Hey, Rachel. Hey, Renee. How y'all doing? Ooh-wee. I know I was running a little late. Whew, just a little bit. What? Pink. Okay, so what's going on here is Carlos got one of those remote control little cars, and Tink is going nuts. That's good. Hey, Ariana. Y'all, my wrist that with a carpal tunnel is tearing me up tonight. Jesus, I rubbed some cream on it, numbing cream, and it don't seem to be working. Oh boy, I mean it's throbbing. Tank, here I am. Okay. Let me get my phone. Hold on 1 second. Tank. Go get some water. Get some water. Tongue hanging out his mouth. Okay. My day it was rough. But I'm here. I am here. Let's wait to see if we get a few more people coming in. I see 12 people. Some people must be in bushes. See just 3 of you guys showing yourself, and the rest is in the bushes. Give me 1 second, everybody. 1 second. Huh? Tank? You still tripping on that toy? Oh no, y'all, give me 1 minute here. Who was that? Okay, so I got a quite Tank. I got quite a few stories that were sent to me about the night Nazaya. Hey, Damien. And I was gonna share those with you as well. I don't know how long they are, uh, but we're gonna wait till we get a few more people in. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm trying to get a hold to a couple people. Um, Hold on a second here. Ooh. Drop the link. Oh, who was this? Natasha sent me, said I found him. He finally popped up on my feed. I don't know what that is. Uh-oh, Carlos. Okay. All right. I don't know who this guy is that Tasha sent me, but I want to get back to what we were speaking on last night. Uh, I was told, I don't know how true. Hey, Matthew, I was told that the young lady's body was found. The little girl's body was found. Don't know how true it is. Um, I was also sent some pictures of the family, the grandma and the, I guess the aunties or whatever. Man, are they twins? There she is. Hey, Tasha.
Hey, I got to the call too late. You had already hung up on you or whatever. I said, she must finally be here calling me because I was here before you, okay? And you wasn't here yet. Shit, I was over here waiting for about 40 minutes for you.
I'm so sorry. Cause some stuff came in from Timu, and me and Carlos was looking at it, and I looked up at the time because I didn't get here till like 10:30 or a little later. But I looked up at the time. I'm like, oh man, let me hurry up on here.
Yeah, I kept coming back. I'm like, she ain't live yet. She ain't live yet. That man you looking at wondering what I sent you, that's that credit repair guy.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, because remember I was telling you I was trying to find him so
Yeah,
you could
yeah.
reach out to him on your own. I don't know if he gets a commission or what, but that way he could
Right.
drop the link for you.
Okay. Okay. Will do.
And
Thank you.
and and I don't know where you heard that was her body, but I haven't heard that was her body yet. Somebody had bought this house and they were renovating the house or whatever and had the people out there digging up the backyard for whatever reason, and then they
Mhm.
wound up seeing a foot, like some human remains sticking out of the ground, and then they said that they could tell that it was a young person and that it was a very shallow grave, but they
Mhm.
couldn't tell if it was a male or a female, and they never told us like that was her or not. So you heard it was her.
Oh, I was. Oh no. Yeah, I was told that allegedly. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
One of them deals. So.
I don't know, because if it was her, I think a bigger deal would be being made right now,
Right.
and none of the people that cover her story are saying that they found her.
Okay. Okay.
They all talked about what you talking about, but nobody has said that it was her yet.
Okay. Yeah,
We we
Ariana.
we
I did.
wanted to be her so bad because we know that girl is gone, and everybody wanted to be her so she could be celebrated. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
right way and sent off the right way, but
Mhm.
we just don't know. We don't
Oh.
know yet.
Ooh, boy. So these two women, right? Who's the one in the middle? You had sent
That's
me.
the grandma.
That's the
The
grandma.
grandma's in the middle. Shannon is in the pink. And I forget the other twin name, but that's her twin sister on the other side. The two people involved in this is the one in the pink and the one in the black. The one in the black is the grandma.
Okay. Okay.
They
Wow.
must be on Ozempic or something because when they went to trial uh,
Uh-huh.
um for the preliminary hearing, they look totally different.
Really? Smaller?
Yeah, they much smaller now,
Really?
and the hair is much longer. I sent you videos. I sent you
Oh,
videos of Shannon. I sent you video of Shannon on the stand, of the grandma on the stand, and of Jarvis's sister, the one who turned him in on the stand.
okay. Okay.
So you can
Yes.
watch those, after you watch the what we watch, and then you can go back and watch them on the stand and see how much they lied. Because all these text messages that we reading and hearing them read, I mean, totally goes against everything them niggas was saying on the stand.
Mm, mm,
He
mm.
never be in the house and all that. We clearly see he in the house all the time.
Right. 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 Oh my God.
And and Shannon, okay, I'm gonna say allegedly with this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this part not allegedly. She did have a baby for sure with him at the age of 19. Was her first baby with him.
With
But
the,
Shannon, the one in the pink.
Okay, right.
She had a baby with him at 19 years old. We know that for sure. And she got 5 kids with him now. But rumor on the street is that she actually has 6 kids and they're not bringing up that first child because she had him at 16 years old, which means that Jarvis got with her when she was younger than 16.
Hold on, Tasha. Hey, baby brother. Be safe going to work. Love you. Um, so wait a minute. How old is he? That's what I want to
He's
know.
41. He's 41. She's 31. And the baby was 13.
That dude
And
is 41 years old.
he's 41. He's 41. But when he got out of jail that first time, I would love to know the year that he got out of jail because then I could pinpoint how old that girl really was when she had her first kid by him. Because I think she was really about 16, which would mean that he was messing with her when she was much younger than 16.
Yeah.
And remember, she has a twin, and he dated the twin first, which means she was even younger than that.
So wait a minute. He didn't mess with, but both
Both the
sisters
twins
and the niece.
and the niece.
Who's to say he didn't mess with the little girl's mama as well?
I think she may be too old. He like little girls, but who knows?
Okay.
Who knows? I don't put it past that man.
Okay.
Oh, and he got raped when he was 13 by this other boy's mama. Like this other dude is on the internet. I don't know his name. He was on somebody's channel. And he said that his mama got pregnant by Jarvis when Jarvis was only 13. And because of that, him and all his siblings got taken away from the mama for her messing with that little boy.
Wow.
Yeah. And he said that his mama wasn't the only older one that had got pregnant by him and that was messing around with that little boy, that a whole bunch of women. Now, let me just say, none of this excuses what the heck he did.
No.
But I'm just giving a little history
Yeah.
on him. But yeah, so older women were like taking advantage of him when he was younger, and he is doing the same thing basically that was done to him. But to me, it's no excuse. It's no excuse.
Like I said the other day, Tasha, I said, things happened to me as a child, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
me
I'm
too. And we don't do that. We ain't like that.
Well, we not like that.
Nope.
You know what I mean? Come on.
Nope.
So what I'm thinking is these people got some mental issues from the jump.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're sick. And then to keep on doing it, you keep going to jail for the same shit.
Yeah.
But if you pay attention, honey, they done told this nigga booty hole to pieces already. If you pay attention, I sent that to you too. It's a little clip of him walking in on the first day of that preliminary hearing. Mm-hmm. His hair was a little bit longer. He limped his ass all the way in the court. That nigga could barely walk. Ooh. That nigga could barely walk. I said they done got his ass already.
Oh, wait.
And that's just jail. He ain't even in prison yet.
Right. Oh, Lord.
He could barely freaking walk.
Jesus Christ. Okay, sister of suspect inside Harris murder testifies. Okay, the guy's sister. Okay, I see that.
Hers was the only one that make you cry looking at it. She really cared, and she never met the girl a day in her life.
Wow. This is really nutty. This dude is nutty.
It is. It is.
Oh, man.
And it is very possible. Remember how we was all saying that the clothes that they saying she had on that day at school, she didn't have on when they unalived her?
Yeah.
It is very possible that that girl did go home after school and change her clothes, and they knew she was home, because now it's very clear after, who was that? Whoever sent us that video of that little girl, her Instagram last night. Remember when we got off the live, somebody sent us her Instagram, and then I sent you one that said, this is her major page, her main page.
Margaret sent.
Girl, you could look at some of them damn videos and tell that girl was pregnant. So it's no way you could tell me that the mama and the grandma didn't know. So what I'm saying is she went home, she changed her clothes, and the
Mhm.
reason that they said let's wait till tomorrow to call the police is because they knew it was nothing to work. They knew Jarvis had her. I
Mm.
don't think they knew that Jarvis was going to unalive her. They didn't expect. I think they knew that he was taking her to try to abort that baby, but they
Mm.
didn't know that she was going to end up dying. He made her drink antifreeze.
What?
Yeah.
Allegedly?
Um. Okay. Yeah. Allegedly, but not really. But yeah.
Girl. Oh man. What?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what he had been Googling
Ah,
several times, and that's what they found in all his shit: abortion with antifreeze.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
this
I don't.
just getting deep about a minute.
Yeah, and then she passed away on him, and I don't think he was expecting that. And then he also went back, even after the girl was gone and deceased that same day. His phone kept pinging them at her address.
No. Hold on. Tank. That's sad. That
They
is really
found he was at that address several times in that day
okay. The address where she lived.
where she lived. She was there he was there after she got out of school, and he was there several more times within that evening. Yeah,
After she was missing.
after she was missing. So them, like we keep saying, the family knew. And I wish that the police would do their investigation right
Yeah.
and put them in jail because they need to pay for what they did to that little girl.
Right. What they allowed to happen
What
and
they allowed to happen and what they allowed him to do. They were all in on it. They was all covering up that pregnancy. They did not want that girl to go to the doctor again with that big belly.
wait.
Remember from the text messages, she got pregnant in September. He unalived her in January. She was big time pregnant by the end, and that girl was tiny.
Yeah.
And on her videos leading up to January, she wasn't tiny no more. Her titties was big as shit, and that little girl didn't have no titties.
Right. Right.
Her nose had spread. Her face had spread. She didn't even look like the same person no more. That girl was big.
Hey, Sunshine Mel. Ooh,
Well,
wait.
I won't say big like obese big, but she was
But you could
big
tell the difference. You could tell the difference.
compared to what she was. Yeah, she was
She was
much larger.
little bitty something.
Yeah, she dancing in this sweatshirt. The sweatshirt ain't moving at all. You know when you got on a hoodie, it's loose. You know what I'm saying? But her belly was so big, the fucking sweatshirt wasn't moving at all. They knew.
Oh God.
And this girl took her ass to the garage where they worked at that mechanic shop yesterday or today. I don't know when it was. It was fairly recently. Like either it was today
Talking about that
or
woman
either
that
that.
had the pad and the
Yes,
toothbrush and
and
stuff.
she fucked up the crime scene.
Yeah,
The
that's
police
what I
ain't
was
finna.
saying.
Yeah, I was so mad at her. Like, what a dumb move. Now, anything they find up in there, it's not gonna stand up in court because you didn't contaminated the whole fucking crime scene.
That's right.
And then she
That's
gonna take the shit out and take it to the police. The police don't want that shit. You lucky they don't arrest you for
that's what I
contaminating the
know.
crime scene.
Hey Sarah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like it's
People
okay
do
to
it.
look and to
I
search, but to go
understand
touching stuff
they concern, but for you to break into that place and then take the evidence.
and take the evidence. And
For
then
all
she
they
pointed out, is
know,
that the bed that he was graping my baby girl in? And I'm like, it's sad because if that is the bed, no evidence on the bed is going to work because they're going to say you planted that shit.
uh-huh. Uh-huh. Tampering with evidence, she could be
Yes.
arrested. Okay, Sunshine now?
And they should have arrested her. They really should have arrested her.
Yeah, yeah. Sarah, we speaking on the Naziah Harris case. Oh God. Let me find that where we picked up off of last night. That boy,
Of
people are
all the time I was trying to help find those two little missing boys we had out here a couple of years back, we never touched nothing. We looked, we didn't touch shit. And we
Right.
didn't break into the house once they moved out the house and it got boarded up. We
Uh-huh.
wanted inside of that house so badly, but we never went inside that house because
Right.
we know if we go in there, nothing's gonna we could literally find one of the missing boys up in the house and nothing was gonna, you know what I'm saying? They're
Right.
gonna be like, anybody, y'all could have put them in there. One of y'all could have did it. It messes up the integrity of the case.
That's right. That's right. Oh man, what do people be thinking?
I have no idea. It's stupid though. That was stupid.
Damn.
And she didn't have on no gloves.
Yeah. And she just talking like, yeah, oh my. I was like, is this for? Because actually, I thought maybe that was just somebody that wasn't real. Like she wasn't at the real spot.
She was at the
But
real spot.
find out she was.
Yeah, and it was so creepy because what the hell was his nasty ass doing with a bed up in there? I mean, we all know, but for real, Jarvis, you got a whole bed up in this bitch.
Wow.
You nasty dog.
Oh God. 41 years old, Carlos.
Fucking sick.
What'd you say, Carlos? Uh, for how many years had this been going on?
Yeah, let's just put it this way. He met her when she was 2 and unalived her when she was 13.
Damn. Okay, what happened to the story? Hold on now. What happened? Hold on. Oh no, that's the Instagram. Wait a minute. Hold on. That was what was the name of that story? Okay, to the uncensored. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Okay, here it is, right here. Wait a minute, is this a nope, this something else. Nazir Harris full videos. Y'all don't give a fuck about your kids. Mm.
You want me to resend it to you?
Yeah,
Okay. Let me go to it.
because I wrote the timestamp down where we left. Oh, God. This is just. Mm.
Okay, I resent it.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
What it do? It's your girl Tamika, and I am back.
I said 57. That's 39. 48.
Legs, arms, face, and then he has to word everything in all caps. At 0119 hours, she replies, "Oh, really?" And then there's some type of emoji. Immediately after that, she says, "Want to see that tomorrow?" And it's the same. The judge so pissed. At 0247 hours, he sends back to her, meaning it's now 0603 hours. She sends to him when we. Then at 6:06:24 hours, he sends a message to her. What you doing? But it's just a letter of WYD.
And were those messages all deleted?
Yes.
Okay. Now moving later in the day to June 30th.
Lord have mercy, we ain't even got to June 30th at 22:18 hours. Jarvis says to Nizaya, "I'm outside." Then the next message is at 23:36 hours. He sends to Nizaya, "Go take them panties off." At 23:37 hours, Nizaya says, "Are we
He's a
going to work?"
monster.
2337, Jarvis replies, IDK, meaning I don't know. 2338, she sends to him the letters PLS, or please. 2338, he replies to her the letter Y. 2339, she replies back and says, because we got more space. 2339, he then sends a message to her that says, to do. She then immediately replies to fuck, WYM, or what you need. Then immediately after that, she says to him, we going or what?
And moving forward to July 1st. Oh, wait, first of all, were any of those messages regulated?
All of these.
Yeah, he been in the house. The motherfucker been living there. Why these motherfuckers trying to act like, oh yeah, he don't come outside. Only if the kids is out there. Just for the sister to get in the stand and just debunk everything the grandma just said. Lying ass sacks of shits.
Okay. Now to July 1st.
July 1st, 2023 at 14:31, she sends a message to Jarvis that says GM or good morning. At 15:22, he replies GM Twitter. At 15:24, she sends back, whatever, I was tired. And at 15:28, she says, still my though. At 15:28, he sends to her, there's 3 letter B's, so it's VVV.VE, and then a space N, and then the uppercase Q and a lowercase q,
What that mean?
as we know.
I don't think none of us knew.
He then sends another message at 15:28. At 15:29, she says, okay, fine.
And she can't even look at him really.
He then replies to her at 15:38, who said? She sends back to him, me, it's your.
She talking like, man, listen, bro. You know what? Everybody feel this little girl.
And we're those deleted.
Yes.
And I want to stay on that same page for a second. Sorry.
Are you noticing how sometimes these text messages, when they start communicating, it seems like we missed something before it? Like something was said before it? Okay. He
Yeah.
was talking to her on different devices. So as this lady is reading what we're hearing her read, just know it was probably quadruple more text messages
Yeah.
between them that we.
In between.
Yeah, we're not hearing all of them. She was talking on this Text Now app on any cell phone she could get her hand on.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think a laptop or something. So she's talking on many, many different devices. So at any time, it can pick up from the 2 cell phones that they're speaking of and this Text Now thing that they're talking of. But there's a couple other devices that we will never know, you know, what they were saying on them because they don't have them in custody.
Right. Okay.
So when you feel like you lost, we all are because
okay.
they was talking on some other shit. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for clearing that up, Tasha.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm just saying that's what she said. That's what I was thinking, Mills. Yep.
I know the lady got to read it is over here. Oh.
I would be gagging like
Messages
something.
on July,
Yeah.
starting from 1907 to
Show his ass. Quit hiding him.
2135.
July 1st, 1907, he sends a message to her that says, I'm trying to fuck. At 1952, she replies back, okay.
Okay, and right there too. You see how he came at her with I'm trying to fuck? So when y'all start hearing her, because it's coming, that's how she talks to him. And a lot of people in the comments and on all these different platforms is coming at the little girl like she a fast ass little girl. And why is she talking like that? He fucking groomed her. She's talking the way he taught her to talk.
Yep.
So what y'all finna start hearing her say, it gets worse. And just how he just said, I wanna fuck, that's how y'all about to hear her doing that shit a lot. Like every other day, she about to be hitting him up saying that shit.
Damn.
But y'all see it came from him first. He put that out, and now we finna hear her doing that shit.
Jesus.
WSP, meaning what's up. Then at 21:34, she says, you still coming, or you was playing about trying to fuck? At 21:35, he replies back to Nasiah, I'm serious.
And were those deleted?
Yes.
And now moving on to July 2nd.
July 2nd, 2023 at 15:46 hours, Jarvis sends a message to Nasiah that says, can I get my dick sucked today? At 15:47, she replies, sure, no
So
problem.
disgusting, man.
At 15:50, Jarvis replies, yeah, okay. At 15:53, Nasiah replies, I'm serious, you can. At 16:33, Nasiah sends, there's going to be some type of photo that would have been sent at this time. At 17:08, there's a reply from Jarvis where it says, liked an image. Then at 17:08, Jarvis says, I'm going to sneak in, okay? At 17:08, Nasiah replies back, why? 17:08, he says, who is up? At 17:09, she replies, everybody. At 17:09, Jarvis sends some type of photo to Nasiah. Immediately after that, she replies, well, damn, I want to lay with you.
So at this point, I believe probably they showing their body parts.
Absolutely. That's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing. When they be saying it's letters and weird letters and stuff, they're sending that wet emoji with the little rain drips and then that eggplant emoji. Yeah.
Sunshine Mill say the generations are different as well. These kids talk like that. We cannot be surprised how she is talking. Go to middle school, high school, you be shocked of the conversations. Yeah.
I agree with that, but this girl been getting groomed since she was a very young child, and she talks just like that man.
She says not excusing the monster's actions, though. The detective was disgusted reading this. I'm disgusted listening to it. I don't even talk like that to Carlos. You know what I mean? Like,
people that know that little girl said that she's not like that. These text messages are the only place that this little girl is talking like that. They've talked to school professionals. They talked to people from their church. They talked to her other family members, and and everybody says that she was a very good, smart, intelligent girl, very kind, very loving, very mannerable. This conversation, that's why the girl that's narrating that video keep on saying she can't wait till it go to trial so we could see the look on the grandmother's face and them aunties when they see how this little girl is talking to this man, because it's not like her. It's not her character. This is what he put in her. And when you listen to what he's saying to her and how he talks, you can tell that she's talking like that nigga.
Like him, yeah.
Like him, exactly like him. That's how he talks. When you listen to his other baby mamas talk about him, this is how he talks. Damn. Sounds just like that little girl.
I'm just saying, that poor baby was in love with that animal. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was smitten by him. She was head over heels by him. Yeah, she was absolutely.
He turned her out. You know
He
what I mean?
talked her into drinking freaking antifreeze. She
Damn.
did that shit willingly. I'm pretty sure she sat there. He didn't have to force her to do that.
Because she was in love, and whatever he
Yeah,
said, what she did.
yeah. Nobody knew that was going. And then somebody said yesterday, I think it was Cameron, when I kept saying they need to search in back of that building because it's woods back there. And then Cameron was like, "That would be stupid. Like he too smart to put the body back there." No, he not. He dumb as fuck. He is stupid as hell. You see, he had her maxi pad, the toothbrush, the soap, and all that from the hotel up in the shop because he took that girl to that shop. And they need to look in the woods in back of that shop because he could have very well buried her there and tried to throw them off by planting that shit on 7 Mile. He is not the brightest star in the galaxy.
Colonel say 7 Mile and what, Tasha? Did it say?
I think it's something with a W. It's not Gratiot. So where it was 7 Mile and West or something like that.
West 7 Mile and I can't think of the W's. Warren.
I think so. They may no, it's not gonna come up in this video.
Hey, Margaret. Hold
See,
on.
I'm from Michigan too, so when I hear Carlos saying Warren, I want to say yes, but I only know that because I know that street too. But I don't know. I know it was something with a W though.
Mhm.
I know it was something with a W.
Oh man. Okay, let's.
All right.
Margaret, you want to hit the panel? We listen to the other part of the text messages.
Then at 17:10 from Messiah, are you here already? At 17:12, Shan told the kids that you said you was on your way, so they know you coming. At 17:13, Messiah says, I want to see you. 17:21, Messiah says, so am I just giving you head or we fucking too? Because looking at that picture made me horny.
Damn.
At 17:22, Jarvis replies to her, you tell me. 17:22 and 29.
And by the way, she wasn't even in junior high. This girl was in elementary for these messages.
What?
Yeah, she wasn't in junior high yet. This is when she was still in elementary. This is the 11-year-old version of her, the 11 and 12-year-old. Yeah.
Wait. Jesus.
Immediately after that, she says, so can we? And then at 17:22, 49 seconds, Jarvis replies back to her, yep.
And were those messages deleted?
Yes.
Okay. And now, later in the day, on June 2nd, July 2nd, there's
Oh, okay, Margaret.
July 2nd, 2023, starting at 18:41 hours, she says to Jarvis, I want to fuck. At 18:41, do you? 19:04, are you busy, yes or no? 20:06, she says, text me when you not on BS about fucking because you playing. At 20:15, she says, all I'm trying to say, I just want your body on mine. At 20:44, she says, hey, where are you at? 21:52, she says, I'm trying to fuck.
He would have never unalived her if she didn't get pregnant. The pregnancy put a damper into everything, period. You know what I'm saying? He'd have still been on what he on right now. Swear to God.
23:58, she says, she fitting walk to the store. So now the date's changed to July 3rd and the hours are 00:42. She sends, before we go, At 0042, 31 seconds, she sends, go upstairs in the bathroom. At 0042, 48 seconds, Jarvis replies to her, why? At 0042, 54 seconds, Naziah replies back, just go.
Who wouldn't let me put what I want to put in the comment. But I'm overwhelmed with this for the simple fact that it's too sad, and I am a true empath. And I want to go fight the whole motherfucker. I want to go kill the whole family, Michelle.
Girl.
The whole circle. I just want to get rid of all the motherfuckers.
Oh, I seen them pictures of them women, them aunties or whatever, and the grandma.
You see what I'm saying? Them fucking warises.
You ain't never lied. It's exactly what they look like.
Turn down more TV.
And it's like maybe they looks like they could have been jealous of that baby.
It don't look like it. They was jealous of that baby.
Looking how they look.
Mm-hmm. And you know they hella insecure, fat, nasty, funky back.
Yeah. Oh God. This now Tasha said these text message right now that we listening to is when she was still in elementary. So I can only
still 11, 12 years old.
How she started talking the older she got.
Yeah.
She was still a baby.
Damn.
Yeah.
Being manipulated by a grown ass.
You know, damn, how in the hell nobody noticed? That's what's got me.
No, because didn't nobody not notice? Everybody, I think everybody in that motherfucking family knew.
They knew.
And the shop co-owner and everybody that worked in and out and came in and out of this shop then saw that girl in there too many goddamn times.
The school knew.
Some type of activity like holding hands or hitting the butt or something. Somebody gonna let something slip. And people saw that and they just let it go.
It was meant for the sister to see it so she can tell. So she can test. So her testimony will be the testimony that makes his ass go straight to hell in a gasoline handbasket.
Shannon saw text messages years before, like a year or two before the ones we're hearing about. This shit was in 2022.
She just looked nasty and trifling.
That was her man?
Yes, and she found text messages between that little girl and that man that ain't in none of these ones we read, and she testified to that shit.
And she just let it go?
She said she questioned him, and I don't remember. That shit was in one ear and out of mine because it's bullshit what she's saying. I wouldn't believe in nothing that bitch is saying.
She has to lie for the simple fact that, bitch, this nigga got a whole pedo case that he just coming home from jail from. And you find these type of text messages in your niece's phone or in his phone. It could have been any one of their phones that she found the text messages in. And she sit up here and I questioned him. It couldn't have been an answer that he could have told me.
If she didn't care, she just mad that he got her now. And before you came in, I was telling them, she lied on the stage and told everybody
I was just
she was. Okay. So you heard me telling that she was not 19 when she had her first baby by him. She was 16. So she lying about a whole bunch of shit, and her mama knew. So her mama was letting him mess with her ass. And nobody talking about her oldest baby. She got a son that's 13 and she got another one that's older than 13. She's only 31.
Because he driving now, ain't he?
Yes.
He was, on matter of fact, the oldest boy was the boy that was, I think Shannon's oldest boy is the boy that was with the brother. The one that said he ran away and went to Roxy house. When they was on Instagram, and I can't say for sure it's her son, but he looked like them. So I'm guessing that it is her son. It was her son.
It had to be because their family not that big. Well, from the
Yeah,
mother,
and
from their mother.
he ain't, and the boy that was sitting next to him, he ain't say nothing for like the whole IG live.
It probably was him.
Mm.
I didn't see the IG live, so I don't know, but I wouldn't put it past him. But rumor in the street that she allegedly had her first kid with him when she was 16 years old. So
Mm.
he was messing with them girls when they was in their early teens.
Mm-hmm.
Because he
Mm-hmm.
was with the sister before her. So
Damn.
And they look like the type that'll do that. Go behind
mhm.
each other. You little nasty fat. I
Yeah.
can't stand them. I can't. I just can't stand it. I can't stand it no more.
No. I'm just saying, say the other kids there worry me now. He was in the house.
I
Hmm?
got the I think them kids been removed from that house, honey.
I'm
Cause
pretty sure they have by now. Yeah.
yeah, cause the one, like I said, the one niece is with they daddy,
Mm, mm, mm.
and she was the one that was like, I said no.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
And I miss it went over my head that he's not just on trial for Naziah right now. He
Uh-uh.
got to go to no. It's like
Yeah,
4 different cases
he got
against
like
him.
4 or 5 cases against him right now.
Yeah.
Uh,
One is from the 4-year-old that he gave chlamydia. I stand to be corrected. That wasn't his daughter. It was the daughter of one of his girlfriends. She was 4. He
uh,
gave her chlamydia. One is for his 10-year-old daughter that he had been graping and recently started penetrating her at 10 damn years old. The other is for Naziah, and it's another one. I don't remember who the other one is, but that's at least 3 right there. But it's another one.
so if he gave one kid chlamydia, then the other one's
Hey,
probably got it too.
probably. And the girlfriends and the auntie Shannon and the sister and
Everybody
everybody.
that walking around with chlamydia.
And they look like it.
Damn. Damn, y'all. That just irked me all over. Like, oh
And
God.
he was screwing all he was and the boy that said that the boy that said that Jarvis got his mother pregnant when Jarvis was only 13 years old. He
Mhm.
said that Jarvis got over 30 kids out here.
What?
Uh-huh. That nigga said he got at least 30.
Yeah, the girl Destiny thing that I sent y'all, that's supposed to be his daughter.
And he only 40 something years old with 30 kids?
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Jesus
No, he's
Christ.
41. He's 41.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. He 40 something years old with
Yeah.
30 kids.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ.
Remember that picture that I sent y'all, y'all? Did
Uh-huh.
y'all go to her Facebook page?
I did. I did.
I did. I was
I
trying to
couldn't
find
find
out who it was and what the heck I was looking at.
The
I couldn't
pictures is of Jarvis, and then they put the daughter picture,
find the
Destiny
middle.
picture in the middle of Jarvis pictures.
I tried to find
Oh, okay.
Destiny's, her IG. I was trying to find it, but I couldn't find it. Oh man.
And she on Facebook she getting all heat, baby.
Oh, that
Who
was
the daughter?
Yeah.
oh
Why
I
she getting heat?
that's her
Hey, people coming at her left and right.
that's her
And she
father.
I think she said one of her posts was deleted because she said she had to say something on the smart end of like,
Oh,
well, maybe she either said maybe he didn't do it, or she said something. I think, I don't know because I didn't see the post, but I think she said something, like basically
defending him.
defending him.
Mm,
Oh,
mm,
well, he did it to her too. So
mm,
whatever.
mm. Damn. The one
Wow.
in the picture, he did her too.
You can't convince me. He just
I think
He flipped over her.
that's what they saying on the internet. He probably touched her too.
yeah, because he's not gonna just. He's too sick in his head
To
to
stop
you know
at
what
one.
I'm.
Just
And
Yeah.
one of his ex-girlfriend's daughters is into it. She said that the ex girlfriend daughter slept with her boyfriend, and
What the
it's a lot going on over there too.
She
whew, Jesus. This is just wild about a
That's why Zanaya is in a better place. I don't. When people say stuff like that, I kind of take it lightly, but she doesn't deserve none of that shit. She in a much better place than this hell on earth she was living. I mean, we all go through shit, but what this little girl was going through, she better off where the fuck she is because her life wasn't gonna do nothing but get worse and worse and worse and worse. She would have kept that baby or had that baby. They was gonna be doing shit to the baby. Her
Damn.
life would have been bad.
Damn.
She in a much better place than this bullshit dealing with them losers. And where her mama at? I think her mama may be out of jail, but just strung out on drugs because I don't
Really?
know where I heard it at. I think it was it in court? Because her mother had gave her a cell phone. And they was asking what happened to the phone her mother gave her. And they were saying that they took it away from her.
What?
Yeah. So her mother may be on the streets.
I wonder why they took that phone
Because
from her.
they evil people.
She ain't no damn mother. She ain't no mother
Evil
because
people.
I tell you, she ain't no mother because they still breathing.
Right.
I feel you, but that bitch a crackhead. She can't do nothing for nobody. Strung the fuck out.
Mm.
That
Crack,
motherfucker's a
crack
crackhead,
better
crackhead.
know when your baby going through some shit like that and you catch wind of it.
Man,
I suppose if you functional, because
I'm gonna
my
keep it
stepdad's sister
PC.
was a crackhead, and that girl didn't know if something was happening to one of her kids. She wouldn't have even been coherent enough to know it. That bitch was out.
If that was my child, them
Yeah, we
hoes,
not them though.
the
We ain't
whole
crackheads.
family would have been
Mm.
switched out. And
Ooh,
if
Margaret.
you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I would switch
Yeah.
that whole family out. Mama, grandmama, cousin, sister. I don't give a damn. Everybody gotta go.
God, I'm just like, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let's here.
11 hours, and Zion says, we doing something or what?
I can't wait for the grandmama to hear this. I can't wait till the trial starts so they can hear all this. So we can hear and just unravel all your lies, lady. Oh yeah, we gonna be on your ass, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up. Because this was too many damn days on too many different damn occasions when this man was just up in the house. He even knew how to sneak up in there. You know what I mean?
I don't
This
think
is
he had to
sad
sneak.
shit.
Yeah.
That's why she asked him why you got to sneak.
See?
At 0123, she replies, I want to lay with you. At 0130, he replies, I'm going upstairs. At 0131, she says, okay, Shan going up there too. At 0131, she says, I just want to chill with you. At 0132, he sends back to her,
Girl, they probably was doing that, baby. Why was she? What?
I replies, yes, you
Did you
know.
just hear what she said? Okay, Shan going too.
Right.
No, 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 no. Listen, this what's happening right here. They are in the house together. He downstairs with Shan and all the kids. Zanaya called him to come there for her, but Shan had already got a hold of him and told him to come over there for her. So now, Zanaya want him to come downstairs and get her some, but then she saw that the auntie was, upstairs and get her some. She heard the auntie coming up there. So she was trying to tell him, like, heads up, she's on her way up here too. And then it's going to get to the point where Shan going to start getting mad at him or mad fussing or acting crazy or something. So Zanaya going to be like, fuck it, just go get her some dick. Shit, so she could shut the fuck up.
Damn.
Girl, look at her. That mean that girl, they probably was sharing him together.
They were sharing him.
Yeah, they were
I
sharing him
don't feel
together.
that way, but each have their own opinion. None of us was there, but I just don't. But play her so you can hear how this shit, the context from which it really came. You'll hear when they talking.
It's in the way that he was like, "Oh, she making you she make me uncomfortable, or I just want it to be us. I just wanted it for her to say, I just want it to be us.
That
It would
now
be, it
that's
would me.
different. That was a young 9-year-old girl he was talking about. That
Yeah,
was Janiyah. That was
okay,
Janiyah. Yeah,
okay.
that was his daughter. And that's the daughter that he would
You think he was
always take.
doing them together?
I do. I absolutely do.
That's
I
what it sounded
absolutely
like.
do.
Yeah,
I,
because the little girl that got away was the one that said, I mean, the little girl that said, she said no, that was talking to her daddy. She was like, apparently he was trying to get at her too while they was at the shop to get her and Zanaya together.
yes, and Zanaya be getting jealous. She told him, Zanaya said, Janiyah be doing too much. That's why I don't want her there. She be doing too much. And I just want you to myself.
Yeah.
No, he been messing with them kids at the same time. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, Sweebo. That's ooh, okay. Ooh, shit. This
Another picture.
Thank you.
He replies, not getting any. And then immediately after that, the message says from him to her, this is your dick. At 0144, Messiah says, I know it's mine. Give her some dick so ass can shut up. At 0144, give her some so she can shut up and leave you alone. She only acting like that because she's horny. At 0148, Jarvis replies, I want to see you. Immediately after that, his next message is, while you in the shower. Then at 0155, she sends him a photo. It is now 0204 hours. He sends her a message that says, I don't want to give her no. At 0210 hours, these next set of messages are all from Messiah. It says, come back downstairs. Damn, you scared. At 0244 hours, she says, hurry up. I want you back. At 0250 hours, she says, come downstairs so I can sit on it real quick. At 0252 hours, she says, I promise it's not going to be long, just a few, but it's FRW, up and downs, please. Then immediately, right after that is 0253, she sends the same message, but it's spelled correctly. It says, I promise it's not going to be long, just a few up and downs.
And were all those messages deleted?
Yes.
Okay, so you see what happened? Jarvis came over there to sleep with her. The auntie started yelling at Jarvis for whatever reason, making a fuss. So Zanaya told him, go give her some dick so she can shut the fuck up. He goes and gives the bitch some dick. After he done,
No wonder he giving motherfuckers chlamydia.
exactly.
How the hell do we keep it up to go from one
He
first to
couldn't.
the
He
next?
couldn't. He couldn't. Zanaya didn't get none that night. And that's how young she is. She thought that after he got done giving the
He can
auntie
come to
some,
her too.
he was
Yeah.
going to be able to come back downstairs and give her some. No, that nigga done busted already.
Ooh,
He's
wee.
done for. And
Damn.
that's why I was trying to say, nah, he wasn't trying to sleep with both of them. Zanaya told him to go give her some so she could shut the F up. And Zanaya thought she was going to get her turn after that.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was done
But
for.
that didn't happen. That didn't
So
work
you
like
see,
that.
after she kept texting him, he didn't say nothing else to her that night. He ain't finna get back with her till like another day or two later now. She just sent him a whole bunch of texts in a row. He ignored the shit out of her for the next day or so.
God
He
damn.
a piece of shit.
Girl, this sound like something out of damn one of them black books.
A movie or something. Mm-hmm.
I'm moving to July 4th.
July
See, now we
4th,
done jumped to July 4th.
43 hours, Messiah sends Jarvis a message that says, in the shower right now, I'll text you when I get out. Jarvis then replies, Hope you know that today. At 15:43 hours, she replies back, okay, fine with me. I was waiting yesterday. At 16:20, she sends him a picture. At 16:20, she sends, I'm out. At 16:56, a message is received to her. It's loved in image. 16:56, she sends a message, are you busy? It is now July 5th, 05:01 hours. She sends him a message that says, you was right, it hit different outside.
And were those messages deleted?
Yeah.
And moving to July
He
6th.
talked her into doing it outside the house. So she was telling him, you right, it hit different outside.
This little girl was not supervised.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? By a lot of people, the schools, because she was different from the school. She was every which way. Like, I mean, it's appalling to me of how much shit she was able to get away with unsupervised.
Mm-hmm.
She going outside at 2 a.m, finna go meet this nigga down the street at 3 a.m, all telling this nigga to come upstairs, meet me downstairs so I can sit on it. Where's all of these kids? Now, see, in the houses that I grew up that had a whole bunch of kids, it wasn't no area of freedom to do shit.
That's what I was saying. But somebody was saying somebody had to hear her. And I think Tasha said, nah, he doesn't. Shit, you can be quiet. Nah,
And
when you
that's
in
why I
the
was
house,
saying that, though.
when you
That's
in
why I was
a
saying that.
house full of kids and kids running throughout the house, somebody gonna hear you.
We had 7 kids. I be speaking as a victim that
I
went through
tell
this
y'all
SA
all
shit.
the
You
time.
see what I'm
I
saying?
tell y'all all the time about the fact that I grew up in a household with over 30 motherfucking cousins. I know
Well,
for a
we
fact.
had more kids in my house than they did. We had 8 kids in our house. Nobody knew what the fuck was going on when me and my sister was getting molested. Nobody did. We wasn't making no noises. That nigga knew where to take us, where wasn't nobody creeping off, bumping up in there. And we had kids that ranged from a year old all the way up to about 15, 16 years old. Most of them were underage though, like little
I
bitty
don't think he
babies.
was hitting. I don't think he was hitting anybody from the back.
He was hitting my fucking sister from the back, and that bitch was on top riding too. He was hitting her from the back. He was nutting in her mouth. He was doing all of that shit.
All I know is
All of
that
that.
I caught a couple of things going on running around in my grandmama house.
Yeah, you will. Some
It wasn't
cases.
no bad. It wasn't no, it was bad because if they probably was teenage, like my older teenage boy cousins sneaking their girlfriends down in the basement. We got I'm telling y'all, my mama and my aunties now was club hoppers. You know how they used to go to the club them days or whatever, go to the bar and leave all the kids at the grandparents' house. And the the big boy cousins downstairs with their little girlfriends. You can't tell, hey, you gonna hear something. You gonna hear
I'm just
something.
saying, everybody to each case is different. To some people, whatever. I lived through the shit. We had tons of kids in and out of our house. You wasn't hearing shit. And I think that was so evil. That was like, yo, baby daddy got a little dick. No, he got a big horse dick. That's why that nigga's a whore, a man whore now, and all the bitches like him and want that motherfucker because he packing. But there was times where I wouldn't make a peep. I don't give a fuck how hard that nigga was hitting that shit from the back. I wasn't saying shit. Half the time I was fucking him with an attitude, so I wasn't finna say moan or nothing for that nigga. And then a lot of times we was at his mama house, who was a Christian and didn't want us fucking in her house, and he pressuring me. Mind you, my baby daddy is 10 years older than me too. So I'm 18 years old up in this nigga mama house taking this big ass horse fucking dick. He got me bent all over her couch. I'm not saying shit. I'm gulping because it's hurting or whatever, but I'm not making no loud noises so that bitch can hear us. Hell fucking no. I'm quiet as a fucking mouse. Same thing with my sister. She wasn't making no noises. That nigga had that bitch in all kind of positions. My sister wasn't saying shit, and she younger than me. And that's a grown man that was fucking on her. So I'm just saying everybody different. I'm not saying that some people don't make noises or whatever. I just don't find it far fetched that if they wasn't her family, I feel like they knew anyway. Let me just throw that out there. But when we start talking about the noises, nobody heard this and nobody heard that. I'm just playing devil's advocate saying I lived through this shit. I know that it can go unseen in the house with nobody knowing a goddamn thing. If it ain't a dumb fucking pedophile, and if the adults really care about their kids, you know what I'm saying? That shit was going, nobody knew shit in my house. Them motherfuckers knew not to do that shit to us in front of their dad or when their dad was around like that. And none of them other kids that we had foster kids in our house, nobody never walked in on none of that shit. Ever.
Mm.
So I just be coming from my standpoint and what the fuck I've been through and what happened to me experiencing that shit growing up, just giving another side of it. I feel like they probably, I know they knew because they knew that bitch was pregnant. She came across them text messages in her phone. I just be speaking my piece about the noise and shit. Like, no, I know for a fact it can go unheard because I've been there. I've been there. My little sister went through that shit. You can't tell, you know. That bitch was young. She's
At 11
here.
years old, her body frame and his
Yeah.
I'm
this nigga,
surprised my
like
sister
I
wasn't
said,
pregnant at 11.
he gotta have SDS for the simple fact that that little girl with that little body frame and
Yeah.
he hitting it from the back.
He
Nope,
hitting
and
it.
I'm gonna tell you this. The nigga that molested us did not have no little dick at all.
He had to have
At
a
all.
motherfucker. She had to have a pillow on her face or something.
Hey y'all.
Cause your mouth ain't gonna be that tight.
Hey.
Not if he hitting it right. It ain't gonna be that tight. You ain't gonna. No.
Man.
They
These
had
people
to be
went to
They had to be up some a lot of damn. I'm what 3 floors up from my basement, and I can hear when somebody is in my basement.
I'm like that too, Margaret.
Just like yesterday when my daughter came in, and I said somebody
somebody
downstairs
here.
Yeah.
because
Somebody here.
I can hear. But that's because, but then
Wow.
again, you right, Tasha, devil's advocate. That's because I pay attention to my environment a lot.
Yeah, well, and knowing somebody in your house, that's a different thing. We talking about once they know he's in the house. They're not listening. You know what I'm saying? I could hear my house creaking and shit, you know, when everybody gone and somebody walk in and I hear, but we're referencing houses filled up with people already. That's where we coming from. A house full of people. And is it possible for a little young girl to be getting some full size ping up in her in any kind of position without her making
That's
noise
what
and
I'm
these people?
saying.
But what I'm telling you is, yes, it is possible. It is possible. When you think about it, this is what me and my friends used to have this talk about my sister. Because let me just say this: if that nigga penetrated me, I went through some shit where I blocked it out and I don't remember it. So I can only speak on my sister because she remembers him doing this shit to her as early as 3 motherfucking years old. And when you're getting molested that long, that shit is not hurting you by the time you are 13, 14. You're used to it.
Yeah, you done been
Your
and got
shit been stretched out and can totally cope with that by now.
so the first time you got so it will say so the first time you got the first time you didn't make a sound at all.
I sure the fuck didn't.
She said I screamed the first time. She was
I didn't.
didn't scream the first time.
I did not.
I know I did.
I
Me
did not.
too.
I
Shit.
did not. And like I said, I could have had my hymen broken way before and just don't remember it, but I did not.
Damn.
I did not.
Let's listen to a little more, y'all.
Kids. This shit crazy as hell. I gotta give me another one.
July
I
6th.
know that's right too, cause I got a fire too.
And I got a
I
smoke
sent to
too.
Jarvis.
Sorry,
Yes, I
so
can tell
evil.
when you come. 0305 hours. Why? Now it's 0320 hours. She sends him a message that says, so doesn't that mean I'm pregnant? At 0321 hours, she sends him a
Because
message.
we missed the line where she said, "You came inside of me."
Okay.
And he asked her, what you saying that for? And she said, because I know what you look like when you come. And
So,
then she said, does that mean I'm pregnant?
so this is again, this still when she's like in elementary.
Yeah, that's why I said she gonna have a whole nother pregnancy going on after this one.
Damn, she was pregnant in elementary
She
school?
thought, at least she thought she was. That's why I said this girl was pregnant more than once by this man, and I'm not sure if she
If
was
she had
having miscarriages or what. But from her text messages, it sure sounds like she was pregnant more than once.
can you have a menstrual in elementary?
Yeah, you can. Some people get theirs at 10
I
years
got
old.
late, super late. I mean,
Some people get theirs at 10,
yeah,
even
yeah.
younger.
You're right. You're right. Damn.
Mm, mm.
Whoo, Jesus.
At
I know you can because I had a
035 Isaiah.
fifth grade. I think a girl
No,
that was in the fifth. I think she was in the fifth grade with me, or it might have been the sixth grade. But she was pretty. She got pregnant.
Yeah, it's so evil. I wasn't saying that the first time having intercourse is not going to hurt somebody. We not referring to Naziah's first time. We're referring to Naziah being in that house, being referencing these text messages and people, and this man doing this to her, not her first time. So she probably screamed like hell when he penetrated her the first time. Who knows? I'm sure he didn't do it at that house around everybody, though. He had a whole shop.
He might have been at the shop for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They didn't. Oh my.
0339, she replies back, hey. It now jumps to 1310 hours. It's still on July 6th. She sends the letters GM. Then at 1400 hours, she sends, I want up. At 1425, he replies, how? At 1426,
Did they
she
ever talk
says,
about anything else?
I don't know.
No, because he didn't want her for anything else.
Never. Just all about sex.
Never. She wanted to do stuff with him other than that. She was asking him on a couple about cuddling and not doing nothing at all. But she could tell by his silence that he didn't want to do that. So she hit him right back with or we could just fuck. Because she know that's all he want. And then he hit her back with, can you suck my dick? You're going to hear this all over again. And so he didn't want her for nothing else but her little body.
Because he knew
That's
he
it.
couldn't take her out like a girlfriend.
He didn't want to take her out like a girlfriend, though. Don't.
He didn't even want that. It was just
No, he didn't want that at all. He wanted her just for what he was doing to her.
all them years. This is a sick, deranged
He
individual.
is. He is. And she's not the only little girl he was doing this for long time periods. Yeah.
Jesus. God, you got people walking this earth like this.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Shit. I mean, going from one to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, babies.
And making babies along the way.
I'm gonna need some Prozac after this.
Oh, Margaret.
I'm gonna need a lobotomy and shit.
Having a family full of young, innocent girls in my family, having a gang of nieces, a couple of great nieces, and
And
it
we
hit me
talking about
different.
the girls. Imagine the boys. He done messed with some boys too. And about that noise shit. Imagine how painful that is for little boys. And nobody don't be knowing shit.
Right.
They don't be screaming. They be holding that shit, making sure don't no sound get out. And imagine if it hurt a girl, what the fuck that's doing to a little boy's behind.
That's right.
Yeah. And it happens a lot more with boys than what we heard of. And this guy, like the judge is gonna say, it could be little boys too. We just haven't heard them yet.
Haven't heard him yet. Damn, because they probably
If
too
not,
old to say
ooh,
anything.
baby,
Yeah.
baby, 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 baby,
That's
baby,
embarrassing for a little boy to have to,
Most little boys ain't gonna
baby.
tell the shit.
they're not gonna tell. Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Where
I'm
is your
so,
nap?
I'm so glad I raised
At
my
14:35,
sons
she
and my
says,
daughters the way that I
upstairs.
raised them.
At 14:54, Jarvis says to her, she fitting to go. Then at 14:57, he sends the message, hello. At 15:03, Messiah replies, I don't know. The next message is, are you at work? And at 15:07, Messiah sends, I will let you know. At 15:08, she sends, you might can slide if you're not so busy at work. At 15:08, Jarvis replies back to Messiah, yeah. At 15:08, he then says, I'm trying to slide.
Trying to slide.
At
What that mean?
15:13,
He trying to come through.
He trying to come through.
Messiah
Okay.
sends to Jarvis the word question. Then at 15:13, he replies back, yes. At 15:14, she says, do you like your girls skinny? At 15:14, he replies, why you ask that? At 15:14, she replies, just asking. And then there's,
He just asking because her auntie fat as fuck.
Cause yeah,
And
that's
were
what I
those
was just
messages
thinking.
deleted?
yeah.
Okay, is, we, just a little later in the mix on July 6th.
Yeah, July 6th.
See, we in July, you guys, with
Still
this
in
pregnancy
July?
scare. Yeah, this is July. So she ain't gonna be pregnant until late September. So that's gonna be another pregnancy.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
How many times this baby got pregnant?
right.
And how many times they got rid of it
Right.
the way, without going to the abortion clinic? Oh my God.
Well, actually, I take that back. Maybe he gave her a day after pill. Because that's what her big thing was, that he came inside of her and do that mean I'm pregnant? So maybe he shot through with a day after pill. I don't know.
You can actually buy those things?
Oh yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
can buy
Going
them
to
from
the doctor?
Yeah,
Walmart.
yeah.
Hmm.
I thought you had to go to the doctor for
No, they're
that.
over the counter. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
they're not.
They,
They're kind of over the counter. You can get them at Walmart.
yeah,
Oh,
and the
dang.
Walgreens, CVS.
Oh my God. Shit.
Mm.
Learn something new
To
every day.
Messiah, that's messed up because I was gonna shit on you. At 15:37, she says, I still want you to do it. At 15:40, she says, sends a message that says, so am I going to see you today on your break? At 15:59, Jarvis replies, how? At 16:01, Messiah says, don't you supposed to be bringing me the money anyway, so I will see you?
The money.
16:03, she
It may
says,
be for, I don't know. It may be for the day after pill or some shit.
things. 16:03, there's some type of emojis that are sent. 16:24, she sends, I'm down to my last 3 pads. I would ask Nana, but I can't fit her
For
big
pad.
pad. I have a little big shit big. At 17:41, she sends a bunch of question marks with the letters WYA.
Where you at?
17:57, she says, what do I supposed to do? What do I supposed to use?
Well, wait a minute.
17:57.
Her grandma didn't buy her no pads.
See, and I believe her grandmother could have bought her some pads if she would have went up there and asked her grandmother for the money for the pads. But it's like a female. I mean, she effing on this nigga now, so she's asking him for all that.
Hold on, because for a young adult, child, whatever, Your
I, I
parents is supposed to monitor that
ooh,
type of shit.
Yes,
ooh,
and
You know what I mean?
clearly
My mom
they
always
wasn't.
knew. My mom always knew when my monthly was coming on, right? When I first told her, and then she would follow every month, unless I switched cycles or whatever. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Then I would come and tell her.
let me
I'm like,
find out.
you
Let me would have been missing. Let me not have to buy no pads for a month.
know, okay,
They wasn't on
Let
her
me
like
not.
that.
you ain't
But
asking. You not
at one
asking
point in
her.
time, it was 4 little girls in this household. Well, they weren't little. They was 9 months is 2 years. They was um
It's all kind of messed up.
12. They was 12 through 14,
It's
and I know the pads that I had to buy every damn month.
mugs. You know how many been that pack is going lower, lower, lower.
Mm.
Them people did not care.
They wasn't
My
paying
point was that at a certain
nothing.
point in Jarvis's and Zanaya's little shit they had going on, she stopped asking them bitches to do anything for her.
Well, I'm wondering this too. When she was supposed to be going to the shop. That's why I asked this last night. One of the reasons was he paying her, letting them know that. Well, I'm
No,
paying.
he didn't pay them for nothing. What he paid them for a couple of times, which wasn't shit, but a couple of bucks was to suck his dick. He was
So
not paying them to clean the
let her
shop.
work at his shop for free.
Yes, but we already know them niggas know them little girls wasn't going to that shop to do no work.
Renee
That
said yes.
shop was dirty as hell.
Renee said yes. My mom asked me every month, "You need pads about that time?" Right, right, Renee.
Yeah.
That's what my mom did. My mom would actually go in there and look for herself.
All our mamas, anybody who had a mama that cared, she wasn't being raised by her mama, but my mama was raising foster kids and dealt with they shit too. But we know these people didn't care like that. But if Zanaya would have asked them to buy her some pads, they would have got her some
They would
pads. But she messing with this
But
grown ass
the thing
man.
is, why the fuck should she have to ask?
That's
have
true too. We know, but that's what I'm saying. They don't care about her like that. They don't. We know that. But
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
That's what
If
I
she,
was saying. I'm just saying.
me
That's what
too.
I was saying.
I was going to say
And
that too. That
I was
somebody
just saying that
her
somebody had, because her clothes, you don't
something.
go out, for a family like that,
She
for
wasn't
her to
raggedy
have
looking.
Air Force Ones, not one pair, but at least 2 pair. Her clothes weren't too shabby. You
They
know,
were not.
where was she getting this shit from? Because their
they
family
literally,
don't come
they
off
did.
as the character type to, dress her up and keep her looking nice or productive. No.
They
The
did.
aunties
They
didn't give two
did.
shits and a fuck
The
about her
auntie
for
didn't, but
sure.
that grandma was buying her shit. She speaks on it, and she was even telling them that when I buy Zanaya's stuff, she takes care of her stuff. The other kids don't take care of that stuff, so they did. They did the bare minimum for that little girl. She took care of her shit. I don't think she was suited and booted like we think. She just took care of her shit. She get her
On
little
her
school
little
clothes for the
Instagram,
year.
on her little Instagrams, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, her hair stayed braided nice. She had a
Okay,
sew
then that's the
in.
family, y'all. I'm telling y'all, that's them bitches doing it. And the grandma, because that nigga
So you
wasn't
mean
giving
to
her
tell me
money.
that they kept her together but didn't keep themselves together? Because them sisters look horrible,
She
baby,
wasn't
with
being
them
raised
slick
by the
back.
sister. She was being raised by the grandma, and the grandma looked way
But the
better than her
sisters legit
daughters.
lived with her.
Yes, Gisela, the little
She
girl.
wasn't being raised by the grandma got money for her. The grandma adopted her. The grandma was her mama. And the
Girl.
sisters wasn't, let me put it this way.
And
They
the
was over
grandmama
there a
ain't
lot.
triple
They was
tag.
She
over
must
there a
have been
lot,
getting
but
a
they
check for
said that
her.
Shannon and the twins did not live there.
So she must have been getting a check for her.
Once you adopt them, I'm not
I
quite sure
don't
if you
give a
still get a
damn
check,
what she get for her.
but
That grandmama character is not the character of the grandmama that will go out to Foot Locker, Macy's, and goddamn me, Nordstrom.
I ain't saying
well,
that.
I'm
Her
telling
character
y'all,
does not build that.
this nigga, he ain't the type of nigga that's finna be buying her shit. He
That's
don't
what
even want to buy
He
this little
probably
girl
gave her some
pads
change. He probably
or
gave
none of
her
that.
some shoes. He probably did. He
But then
probably did.
I don't think
if he
so.
He
He's a
did,
probably
piece of
went and
shit.
bought her a
I
pair
don't
of
think so.
shoes.
but if
Probably
he
got her
did,
hair done every now and then for her to
I
just to
don't
be
think so.
quiet.
if he did, then they will be wondering where you get this from.
Exactly.
Mhm.
I don't
You know
think
what
he
I
was
mean?
taking care of that
That's
girl
why
at all.
come
He don't even
they
want to
wouldn't
buy
be,
her a damn
but
day
they
after
wouldn't be
pill.
wondering, Michelle, if they already knew.
That's true too. That's true
I
too.
don't think that nigga was doing shit for Zanaya. I'm sorry that again, that's me.
Whoo,
Because
boy.
And
I'm
she said,
listening to these text
and
messages.
then on
She
that
begging him
message
for
that
the
we
most
just
few of things. A day after pill is like
the
25
message that we
bucks.
just heard, Tasha, she
Hmm.
asked him for some money. That wasn't the first time that she asked him
He
for no
keep
money, or
asking
he
him for
said that
money
he was
because he
gonna drop
keeps
it
getting
off
her
either.
pregnant and he makes her buy the test. So she got to ask him for the money to go out to get the pregnancy test. She got to ask him for the money to go out and get the day after pill. This nigga don't want to do shit. He's not like a, I don't know. I don't want to like keep going back and
Nasty
forth
ass
about it.
nigga.
Yeah, he don't want to
He
do
was
shit.
giving that little girl some more than bubble. He was giving her ass some more than bubble gum and dick, honey. He was trying to give all them, little girls some more than bubble gum and dick. That's why couldn't that baby said she said no. I'm
Wait,
telling you.
what baby? What baby?
That baby that's with the daddy right now. That baby. That baby and the other cousin that was with him, he was trying to get them little girls something. He was using some, he was
He was
manipulating
using
them with
something else
something.
other than just yeah, yeah. I can see that. I can see that. Well, I need this and I need that,
Yeah. Or
and
I'll
he
give
was
you this,
supplying.
I'll give you that.
Yeah,
And then the mamas and them ain't buying the shit, so
and
therefore that's what's enticing the little girls.
they ain't paying no attention to what's going on. If they ain't paying attention to her, what her movements, then they ain't paying attention to what she bringing in that house new.
And don't
Oh,
think
they
that
knew
them
her
little
clothes.
girls
They knew her shit. They knew
Don't
her
think that
shit.
them little girls weren't paying attention to the fact that Zanaya come up in there one day with some Air Force Ones or some Air Max or whatever, and shit, they ain't getting Air Max and Air Force Ones. They want to know how she got it. I'm telling you, I grew up in a house full of girls. House
That's
full of
what I'm
girls.
thinking, that she probably saying, "Well, he paid me. He gave me some money for working."
It probably wasn't that much. Probably wasn't
No,
that
no, no,
much, but he probably went somewhere, and copped her up her forces, popped her, got a little hair done every now
Well,
and
I
then.
don't know. I'm basing it off of the text messages that's being read, and it just seemed like this nigga didn't want to do shit for that little girl at all.
He didn't
She
after
got to
he
damn near
realized.
cry and beg for some shit that he don't want, which is a baby. He too cheap to give money for day after pills and pregnancy tests and shit like that. That's where I'm coming from. So why is he just so willy? Oh, he gonna be getting her hair done, buying her shoes, buying her clothes. That's my train of thought. But y'all grew up different.
That's
Y'all
the
have
same
different
man, and
mindsets.
that. But
So
you got to think about it too. If you put all of it together, the auntie said that she had a little boyfriend. So that little boyfriend that the auntie probably thought that she had was the one. I mean, was this man that was buying her the
mm-hmm.
shoes
and
and
I
getting
didn't
her
hear
the
the
shit
auntie
done.
said that she had a boyfriend.
Yeah, the lady Roxy said it. The lady Roxy said it when two interviewed her. Go look at that interview.
That's for a 13-year-old to be able to do that type of shit. Everybody's just foolish for believing that.
That's what I'm saying. You got to look at the character of this family.
I ain't doing that.
That's horrible. Those ain't the type. They ain't the type of aunties like will be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They can't have our same mentality. They sickening. They is sick. These are real live walking monsters.
Yep, in the flesh.
And
Yep,
the grandmama is the worst one.
yep. Ooh, yeah. A lot of missing parts. Okay,
Right,
so
man.
yep. Hold on, let's hear some more.
And then she sends another set of question marks. At 18:08, Jarvis replies with the word, huh. At 18:10, Messiah says, I don't have any more pads. 18:10, I need to get some more and you plan. At 18:12, she sends, babe, please. And all
It's bothering me that she even got to go to a man to get this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You got aunties and grandmamas, and I'm pretty
You
sure
see, that's what I'm saying.
these type of things. I'm not even understanding why she got to go to them. And her grandma want to paint this picture like they're so close. She can come to her about everything.
That
Evidently, she's
bitch,
scared.
the most horriblest one of them all.
You know what I'm
She
saying? Like,
spawned them animals.
and this is allowing this man to have so much control over this little girl to be able to just mold her into who you want her to be.
That's right.
All of those messages were
You did that.
Okay. And moving to July
I
7th.
don't know, Gisela. I don't think so.
We just in fucking July.
July 7th, 2023 at 14:34 hours, Messiah sends a message that says, so what you learned today? The next message at 14:35, she says, you trying to fuck or what? At 14:37, Jarvis replies back, yes. 14:38, Messiah sends, I'm sorry. 14:38 again, she says,
See what's missing. You feel me? Now she's sorry because she done texted him from something else.
I didn't know you were up last night, so I stopped calling and texting. And those messages were deleted.
This break my heart because there's so many Nazias.
July 10th.
Mm-hmm.
July 10th, 2023 at 16:41 hours. Messiah sends to Jarvis, you trying to get up in this today? At 16:45, he replies, all the time.
He
At
said all the time.
18:54, she says, you eat lunch yet? Then immediately after, she sends some question marks. Now at 19:54, Messiah sends, yo job so empty. 19:55, she says, I was just there. At 19:59, Jarvis replies, the letters I and K, or I know. At 19:59, he says, how you know? At 20:14, Jarvis sends, what's up? 20:39, as I replies, I didn't want you to see me. 20:39 hours, so I left. At
She went up to his job. She walked up
sends a
there.
message to Messiah saying, who was with you? At 20:40, she replies, nobody. 20:40, again, 37 seconds, she says, you working late today? At 20:40 hours, 38 seconds, Jarvis sends to her, so how did you get to my job? At 20:40, 48 seconds, he then says, no. 20:40 and 58 seconds, Messiah replies, I walked up there. At
Yes, I'm missing
20:41,
pieces.
So there you have it. We was trying to figure out how the fuck she got up there. She might have walked.
Mm-hmm.
She might have walked from 3 o'clock. Walking, she probably got up there about 3:45. She probably walked. Because now we see that that's how she can get up there. And how in the fuck is she outside at 10?
This at night?
She said, she's outside walking at like 8 something right now.
At night.
10:59.
No, listen, that lady that's reading those text messages explained these messages. It's like a 5-hour time difference in what is stamped on that paper, how whatever they did to get those messages and what it was really relaying. She says that twice in the readings that it's 5 hours behind. So I don't think it was nighttime. It could have been day because it's a 5-hour
She said
difference.
it was 20. She said it was 20, 40, 20 something. She said 20 something.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when at a certain point, when the prosecutor, whoever that attorney is, that gives the instructions to the lady to read. She goes, read woompty woomp the woompty woomp. And she goes, okay, during these messages, there's a 5-hour delay in the message. So when whatever time I'm saying on here, it's either 5 hours before or 5 hours after. So I know she ain't talking about 5 hours after.
Hey, Beats.
But there's a 5-hour difference in the time than what is actually stamped on those papers. Y'all didn't hear her explain that? She said it twice.
Yeah, I remember hearing that.
Yeah.
Mm.
So walk now. At 2041,
Oh.
Desire replies, I can't, Nana's back.
You see,
At 2042, she sends, can you pull up?
What you say, Margaret?
you get it, but you hear her keep saying 2040,
She's
2040
saying the
something, right?
hours, but we've been given the instructions that it's a 5-hour difference. Like take 5 hours after top. So whatever 20 is, you either need to be going 5 hours up to see what 5 hours before that is, or 5 hours back to see what 5 hours after is. Because I don't know if she said take 5 hours off or put 5 hours on, but she said there's a 5-hour difference in the times that I'm reading on this paper than what the time actually was. She gave
Okay,
that
so
instruction twice.
2040, what she say, 2042?
Mm-hmm.
That would be 8 o'clock. That would be either 8 o'clock p.m. or 8 o'clock a.m.
5 hours. Did you take the 5
No,
hours off? Take the
yeah,
5
that's what I'm
hours off.
saying. If you count military time, 2041. 2041 military time will be 8 o'clock.
8, yeah.
Okay. Now, what she's saying is there's a 5 hours difference of that. So,
So is that
hey,
3?
yes, that's what I'm saying.
After school.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And she's going to say it again. She says it a couple of times when she's reading these.
Okay.
Sends a couple question marks. Then he replies at 2042 and 29 seconds with the word yup. And those messages were deleted.
Let me see how far
Moving on to July
that for sure
11th.
is from this damn job.
Okay, so she would have, if she would have got off the bus at 3 o'clock, she would have got up there at 3:45.
Right.
43 hours, Messiah says to Jarvis, I want to fuck. At 1900 hours, he
That's all they
replies,
talk about.
That's all.
No,
12
but
hours.
she using military time, right?
She been using
So
military time
3
though.
o'clock. But if she using military time, 0341 will be 3 o'clock,
But she
not
didn't say
20.
0341. She said 20,
She
20,
said that's
whatever.
what I'm saying. If it would have been 5 hours before, that would have been 03. That would have been 0341. Why is she using military time and going backwards
She
and not
been
going
using
forward?
military time, and she keeps saying that. I don't know. You would have to go back so we can get through the reading of them. I don't want to keep interrupting it for that. But she gave that instruction. The times that I'm reading on here are 5
Yeah,
hour
you said
difference.
you said it was 5 hours difference. But what I'm
Right.
saying is that if since she using military time, why didn't she say
She
0341?
doesn't correct it. She's not correcting it. She's reading what's on the paper in front of her.
Yeah.
She's not
Okay.
correcting the hour difference.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Sends the three letters NVM, or never mind. At 2038, she sends, I took a shower. At 2132, she sends, I be trying so hard not to think about you, but the dick too good not to think about you, and I miss you
Mm-mm.
right on my thigh. The date is now July 12th, and this is at 0035 hours. She says, we might go over Shan Prick. At 0255 hours, she says, I'm fitting to hop in the shower. Call as soon as you get done doing whatever. I want you to tell me how you going to give me my for my B-day. Tell me nice and slow and sexy so I can play NVM, you know.
And were those deleted?
Yes.
And later on July 12th.
July 12th at 14:38 hours, Isaiah sends, good morning. Then at 16:47 hours, she sends, did I have panties on? At 16:47, Jarvis replies, no.
That's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Isaiah
That's
sends,
what I'm saying. And all they meetups is at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. That's at 16:40, whatever is at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Whatever it is, the bitch gave us an instruction to take 5 hours off the time. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
And
Wow.
if you go back, all they encounters was at 1 and 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, which was making me think, should we have been taking 5 hours off of them too? But like I said, we'll just say whatever it is you saying, but do go back and listen to that instruction so you could see where I was coming from. It's at the very beginning. She says it at the very beginning, and then she said it again about halfway through these messages. We're supposed to be taking 5 hours off the time. And she's not taking the 5 hours off.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So if she not taking the 5 hours off, then this is all going on in early mornings, like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Could be. I'm not disputing that. I'm not disputing none of it. I'm just saying what the lady said when she gave her instructions for listening to these messages.
Ooh, boy, this this baby need to be sleeping. She up getting D or asking for D.
and then at 1700, she has a missed call from Jarvis's number. It says missed call. She still has him saved in here as Babe or Light. At 19:18 hours, she says, how did you know? At 23:09 hours, she says, you busy? At 23:11 hours, there is an incoming missed call again from Jarvis's number, missed call from Babe for Life. It's now July 13th, 01:44 hours. Isaiah has sent him a picture. Immediately after that, she sends a text that says shower pic, and then there's some emojis. At 01:49, she says, damn, no response. At 01:49:21 seconds, she sends some type of emojis again, and all those messages were deleted.
No. You know what, Tasha? I'm wrong.
Well, thank you, because I
Zero.
Googled it, but I was
Zero.
like, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm just,
Yeah, I'm wrong because 01 will
it
be
was
1 o'clock in the
17 would have
morning.
been like 5 o'clock, and then you take 5.
Yeah,
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 it would have been like 12 or something.
yeah. And 01, like this passage that she reading right now, where it says 01, that's in the AM.
Yes. Yes.
Good night, Sunshine Mel.
Grandma wouldn't check the sheet.
No matter what time it is, Margaret, all this shit is sickening, though.
It
Honestly.
is. It's it. But I was thrown aback because I'm like, they letting this baby walk at 10 and 11,
Right. Yeah.
2. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Who's to say it didn't happen though, Margaret?
Yeah,
Right.
like we said, with this family, anything is
Anything goes, you know.
possible. Honestly, I think them grown-ups was leaving them kids in the house a lot too.
Alone. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, she did, Dizilla.
You know, they probably go to the casino or going out clubbing or whatever the case may be, you know, and them
Yeah.
kids alone. And she had access to let him in the house or going out where he was or anything, you
Yeah.
know.
But hey y'all, the school said that He used to pick her up from school. So
What?
these people are liars. Yeah, they had told them that told the court, one of them testified on the stand that she wasn't going to the after school program because they had moved and blah blah blah. And the after school people told them no, that's not true. She stopped bringing her to the after school program because Jarvis was picking her up from the after school program and saying that he was her father.
And
What?
but the grandmama said that she stopped going to the school because she got in. I mean, she stopped going
She
to the
kept
after.
getting into it.
Yeah,
Yeah, but then the grandma said because she was getting into it with somebody, the after school lady said no, that was a year ago. And then Shan was saying, I mean, the grandma too. They was all contradicting themselves on that stand. But my whole point is, the after school person said no, that's not true. We She didn't stop going there because she moved. She stopped going there because Jarvis picked her up as the father a couple of times, and then they took her out of the program after that.
Mm.
mm.
So was she supposed to been going to work for him after school at the shop?
No, he was picking her up from that school without them even knowing.
Oh.
Yeah.
And they didn't even say nothing? The school didn't say nothing to her parents?
The school better not have said nothing because they fucked up majorly by letting this man come pick her up because he said he
Or
was
they
the
might
dad.
have did. Or
Right.
they might have did. They might have said something to the grandmama, and that's the reason why come she pulled her up out of school because now people see.
Yeah,
And
after
this nigga
after
is a
school program.
he's a
Out of
registered
school.
he's a registered pedophile, and you got a registered pedophile picking your daughter up from school.
Mhm.
Ooh.
He
He
wasn't
went
even supposed to.
he
He
went to
wasn't
some
even supposed to
piano
be on.
school.
Right. He wasn't even supposed
Around
to be
the kids.
nowhere
No
near
kid.
there.
No kid. You know. Ooh, wait, they got
Fucking ass couldn't even go to port.
So
ooh.
that's why it could very well be that when she got out of school that day, she came home and changed her clothes and they let Jarvis take her to go do that damn abortion.
I think so, Dizella. Whoo, boy, I just damn. This man is just going any and every way he want to go around kids, and he's
And,
a registered pedophile,
and they letting them.
and they letting him.
Yeah, yeah.
But this is the world we live in, y'all.
Ooh, we. Damn.
Yeah, you don't know
Got
who
us
around
all up here breathing hard.
you.
Ooh, Lord, I'm glad I get. Oh, Lord. Lord
Ooh,
have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Then at 14:57, he replies, well, immediately after that, he replies, I do too. 14:57, the guy replies, no, you don't. 14:57, Jarvis replies, I do. Immediately after that, Jarvis sends WYA, or where are you at? 14:57, Messiah sends, I'm at the crib. 14:57 hours and 57 seconds, Jarvis replies, come on. At 14:58, Messiah replies, Shan and Nana went to Family Dollar. The next message says, I can't, I wish I could. At 14:58, Jarvis replies, how long are they gonna be? At 14:58, Desire sends to him, IDK, or I don't know. The next message is, I'm so horny. Then at 14:59, she sends, I want a hug from you. At 15:01, Jarvis sends her a message that says, I'm on my way, with the exclamation point. I just got off the phone with Shan. They are at the barber shop.
mm.
And those messages were deleted, yes.
So, so he calling the auntie to see where they at and how long they gonna be because the little girl didn't know how long they were gonna be.
Exactly.
Ooh,
Mhm.
wait. Whoo. This nigga is.
And
I can't wait to read about his motherfucking ass in the obituary page.
Ooh.
July 2023 at 03:24 hours, Neziah sends Jarvis a message that says, "Don't park in front." Immediately, Jarvis replies, "Why?" Then at 03:25, Jarvis says, "You act like you're gonna come outside." At 03:25, Neziah sends, "I can't, I have guests." 03:25, she sends, "And people do watch and look at the house all night." At 03:26, she sends, "Just park down the street, please. Thank you."
03:26.
26 hours, Jarvis replies to her, "Who?" Neziah then replies back, "People on the block." At 03:26, Jarvis replies, "Who is the guest?" At 03:26, Neziah says, "My girlfriend, Vari's girlfriend." 03:27, Neziah says, "I took his bitch." And at 03:27, Jarvis replies to her, "She is our bitch."
What?
At 03:27, Neziah sends to Jarvis, "She 14, about to be 15.
Huh?
At 03:28, she
Yep,
said,
she talking about a little girl that she done took from a dude.
at
Wait a
03:28, Jarvis
minute.
replies,
Zaria?
Wait, he said
Ladina,
that's she said that's our bitch. So I'm telling you, he was doing her and other
And
girls
her
at the same time.
every
no, he said that's our bitch. But you're right, because Zanaya finna try to set up a whole threesome after he say the shit. She said I'm with this girl. I took his bitch, and then he said that's our bitch. Now she finna start telling him about a whole threesome with the little girl.
Mm, mm, mm,
what does this little girl know about a threesome?
mm.
She been having threesomes with him and her little cousin by marriage or whatever you want to call that, his daughter.
And probably Shannon too.
Yeah,
Whoo!
you said that.
Boy, the more I listen, the madder I get.
"Is she our bitch or no?" 03:28, Neziah replies, "Yes."
Ah,
Jarvis then
See, I
replies,
told you that's him talking.
03:28, Neziah says, "How? She is our bitch." At 03:29, she says, "Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you mad." 03:30, Jarvis replies to her, "She don't know about us, right?" 03:31, Jarvis then says, "And is she trustworthy?"
Is she
At
trustworthy?
03:31, Neziah replies,
Meaning that she gonna tell our secret.
Right.
at 03:56, she says, "It's
facts
all."
so evil. Facts.
03:57, Jarvis replies, "Wrong light." And at 03:57, she says, the letter K.
Were those messages deleted?
Yes.
And later in the day on July 24th,
July 24th at 12:22, Neziah sends to Jarvis, "Fuck me then." At 12:22, he replies, "Huh?" And at 12:23, he replies, "I'm trying to." At 12:23, Neziah sends to him, "You said fuck me." At 12:23, she sends, "So do so." 12:23, Jarvis replies, "When?" 12:23, Neziah replies, "Trying to make time, going through my schedule, RN, for right now." 12:24, Neziah says, "What time are you going to work?" At 12:40, Jarvis replies, "Now."
So
And
this
now jumps
this
to 21 hours, Neziah sends WYD for what you doing.
so this man was a what's that? What you call it? Uh what you call that? the people that just love doing it and can't get
A
enough of it.
nymphomaniac.
Who?
Nymphomaniac.
Yeah, nympho. There you go. There you
No,
go. And
no,
then he got that
no.
baby. Like,
He wasn't no damn info. He wasn't no nympho. Well, you can say he was a nympho, but a nympho normally likes to have sex with people of their age.
hmm,
Uh,
he
uh,
didn't turn her
he
into
he is the epitome of a fucking pedo. That's what he is. He is an epitome of a pedo. For the simple fact, he was using the sister as a damn as a bird.
mm-hmm.
He was just using her. He didn't want her. He didn't want her. But with every other, you know, righteous woman, mother,
Mm-hmm.
didn't nobody want him.
Mm-hmm.
But
He
he had
was fucking 13 people, 13 women, while he was messing around with these kids. He was actively screwing on 13 different women, and he was molesting,
that
and
was
he
a
was,
facade.
and
It
he
was
was
a
messing
straight
with their
facade.
kids too.
It was a facade.
Where did he find the time?
That was
He
a facade.
And he
People
had,
know you. People know you as a pedo. You're gonna try to be seen with as many, older women as you possibly can be seen with.
yeah,
That's
that's
why
not where
come I
I'm.
said a bird.
That's not where I'm coming from. Where I'm coming from is he was fucking with 13 bitches, had babies with them bitches, and he was fucking with their kids
Mhm.
and them.
That's
Mm.
part of
Yeah,
that's part of the characteristics of having a beard.
yeah.
Woo.
I'm not debating what you saying. I'm just throwing out facts. That nigga was with 13 different women at the time. This was going on with Lil Naziah, and he also had kids by all these other women, and he was also molesting them as well. Yeah.
Damn.
And some pedos, if you get into their biographies, they'll let you know. They'll date the mama to get to the kid.
That's
Uh-huh.
the whole point of what he's doing and why I said what I said.
We almost near the end, y'all.
Yeah, she said the other girl was 14, about to be 15. So this.
Then at 21:23, she says, "You free?" with some question marks. We now jump to July 25th at 17:33 hours. Naziah sends, "I want to fuck today." At 17:33 hours.
This little girl done fucked in 2 months more than I did in my whole life.
That's what I
For
was
real?
saying. Shit.
John
Damn.
replies back, "Come on." Then immediately after, he replies, "I'm by myself." At 17:33, she sends back to him, "I can't RN for right now." At 17:34, Naziah sends, "After work, can you call for me, please?" And those messages were all deleted as well.
And now jumping to
If you find out so evil, I got some on it.
August 4th, 2023 at 22:07 hours, Naziah
So we in 2023 now. We ain't in 2022 no more.
DON, and then there's some type of emoji. Know what time they coming back. At 22:08, Jarvis replies, "Okay, what you saying?" Naziah then replies back, "What you think I'm trying to say?" But there's some emojis in there again. At 22:09, Jarvis replies back with some type of emoji.
I bet you it was the tongue and the wet drip.
Is it? I don't know. Is it?
Yeah, that's why I was telling Mama earlier. That's exactly what it is, and that eggplant a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck is the grandma and the auntie going at 10 o'clock at night? She's saying this is 22:09, and she said grandma and Nana just left. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what time they getting back. So where the fuck is all the rest of the kids? Is this 2-year-olds, 4-year-olds, 15-year-olds? Like, where the fuck is all these folks? So you mean to tell me they take all the rest of the kids, but not her?
Huh.
At 2210, on his ISNs, shit, are we? SHI.
Yeah, so aggravated.
At 2212, his ISNs, a bunch of question marks. Now it's August 5th. His ISNs, wow, you stood me up. August 5th at 0047, she sends, I was waiting.
See how he be ignoring her, old piece of shit.
And the next message after that is a correction that says, you a bum.
And were those deleted?
Yes.
And now jumping to August 26th.
Okay, I need it now. At 0909, 40 seconds, she says, my stomach hurts really bad. At 0937 hours, Jarvis attempts to call Messiah. It shows here missed call from Babe for Life. At
I'm breathing
26
fine.
hours,
It's me,
Messiah
y'all,
texts
2025.
Jarvis
I'm
and
chopping
says,
niggas off.
I did have my period.
I'm so
when
myself. I swear to
was
God, everybody
in the
get this shit.
hospital. At 14:20 hours, this is now jumped to August 27th. 14:20 hours, Desire sends GM for good morning. August 28th at 0006 hours, and Desire sends to Jarvis, my stomach hurt real bad. 0055 hours, she sends, why you can't answer? 0056 hours, she says, never mind this, you anyway. At 0131 hours, Jarvis replies to her, yes, baby. At 0132, Desire replies, my stomach hurt really bad. At 0132 hours, Jarvis replies to her, I didn't nut inside of you.
So August, she would have been September, October, November, December. She would have been roughly like around 4 months.
4 months.
So, and this is this is August 26th. So this is the end of August, almost the beginning of September.
Of last year?
Yeah,
Yeah, but
23.
mind y'all, it's a different pregnancy. And that's what I'm saying. What the hell is going on? Because she's not going to get pregnant with the baby she was pregnant with when he unalived her until the end of September, which will put her 4 to 5 months in January. If this was that baby in January, she would have been full term, baby due.
Ooh.
No,
So
because
this
she
is
said
a
she said this is in August. August from September will be August from January will be
no,
4 months.
no, but remember, didn't you just hear that girl count up the months? And she said she would be 4 months right now to this date, to
Yeah,
August. She just counted it up and said 4 months. So that's 4
yeah.
months in August. September is 5 months. October,
No. She said that the girl, Michelle, go back a little bit. She said that the girl, she was telling him in August that my stomach hurts really, really bad. But they said that Naziah was 4 months pregnant when the month that she got killed.
that's
And
what I'm saying.
that'll be
But
right from
that
August
would be
to,
right, but that's not what rewind it. Rewind it a little bit.
Okay. Let's see.
After that, she sends a text that says shower pic, and then there's some emojis. At 0149, she says, damn, no response? Is
Those messages deleted.
yes.
And later in the day on July 24th.
July 24th at 12:22, when Desire sends to Jarvis, fuck me then. At 12:22, he replies, huh? And at 12:23, he replies, I'm trying to. At 12:23, Desire sends in, you said fuck me. At 12:23, she sends, "So do so." 12:23, Jarvis replies, "When?" 12:23, Naziah replies, "Trying to make time, going through my schedule, RN for right now." 12:24, Naziah sends, "What time are you going to work?" At 12:40, Jarvis replies, "Now." And now jumps to 21 hours, and Naziah sends, "WYD for what you doing."
Yeah, the other girl, she said the other girl was 14, about to be 15. So this.
I go too far back.
Yeah, you could hit that little 10-minute fast
She
forward.
says, "You free?"
I mean, 10-second fast forward.
And now jump to July 25th.
If you touch the middle of your phone, it should show these little things on both sides, and you can rewind 10 seconds or fast forward 10 seconds.
At 17:33 hours.
This little girl done fucked in 2 months more than I did in my whole life. Swear to God. I don't even understand this shit.
Jarvis 3:39, he then sends a message to her that says, "To do."
Oh, that took it all the way back to the
She then
beginning,
immediately
Tasha.
replies, "Right here."
Oh,
You
shit.
have to hit the one to fast forward. The one to the left is rewind. I mean, the one to the left is rewind. The one to the right is fast forward.
Immediately replies, "Lives on the west side, yes."
Okay. So that could be a reason for him to be on the west side, correct?
Oh, whoa! What the hell is that?
Possibility.
She pressed the next
Oh, next video.
mhm.
For lack of a good term, it's rather
Damn.
fluid.
Oh, yeah.
She said in August was when she started saying my stomach hurt. My stomach hurt. And from August to January is 4 months. And they said she
Yeah,
was 4 months.
I agree with everything you're saying, but when she started talking, it sounded like she said that Zanaya was 4 months then.
She was 4 months when she got killed. She was 4 months pregnant when she got
Yeah,
killed in January.
yeah, that I know. 4 or even 5 months possibly, but yeah.
So those,
But I swore she went back to July because remember in July, the little girl thought she was pregnant in July, and I thought she was doing some more counting. But you could be right. I don't know. Probably right because
so,
she was 4 months when they killed her.
so those videos of her dancing and stuff, those were right before this happened to her.
Go! You gotta go and hit the date on them. You could click on them, and you could click on them and see when the date each one of those were put up. But the last, I didn't see none of them. I think the last ones I saw were in like August. I didn't see. The only reason I was able to see other ones is I don't know where these people was getting them TikToks or whatever that was from. It was probably TikTok.
Instagram. She had a gang of Instagrams where, remember when I told y'all I was like, she was on Instagram dissing the auntie.
Yeah.
She got a gang. It was a gang of her Instagram posts. That's why I said she kept her hair done and braids.
Yeah, but I went through all of them. I went through all of and she also had several Instagram accounts. But I went through a few of them. I didn't see none of them videos on there that I'm seeing on Tootie. The shit that Tootie putting up and these other bloggers. I didn't see that on none of those Instagram posts. And I went and followed her on like 3 of her accounts. I didn't see those videos.
So it was
the one.
So it was said. Now she said she was 4 months.
Right, she was 4 months when she got killed.
She got a TikTok and an IG. Okay. All right. Damn, y'all.
Yeah, she was definitely 4 months when she got killed. I wasn't disputing that.
Okay, let me see here. Let's see. Okay, got
July 12th. July 12th at 14:38 hours, Naziah sends, "Good morning." Then at 16:47 hours, she sends,
Oh yeah, we back real far again.
Yeah, go up a little bit, Michelle.
16:47, Jarvis replies, "No." At 16:50, those messages were all deleted as well.
And now jumping to August 4th.
Right here.
Right here.
August 4th, 2023 at 22:07 hours, and Isaiah sends to Jarvis. Shan and Nana left. DON, and then there's some type of emoji. Know what time they coming back. At 22:08, Jarvis replies, okay, what you saying? Isaiah then replies back, what you think I'm trying to say? That there's some emojis in there again. At 22:09, Jarvis replies back with some type of emoji. And Isaiah then replies back, IDK, is it? I don't know, is it? At 22:09, Isaiah sends, what you thinking? At 22:10, Jarvis replies to Isaiah, are we?
Where the fuck is the grandma and the auntie going at 10 o'clock at night? She's saying this is 22:09, and she said grandma and Nana just left. I don't know what time they getting back. So where the fuck is all the rest of the kids? Because this 2-year-olds, 4-year-olds, 15-year-olds, like where the fuck is all these folks? So you mean to tell me they take all the rest of the kids, but not her?
At 22:10, and Isaiah sends, shit, are we? SHI.
Yeah, so aggravated.
At 22:12, Isaiah sends a bunch of question marks. Now it's August 5th. Isaiah sends, wow, you stood me up. August 5th at 00:47, she sends, I was waiting. And then at 00:47,
Hi, Kanaya.
bum. Next message after that is a correction that says, you a bum.
And were those deleted?
Yes.
And now jumping to August 26th.
Okay, I need it now. At 09:09, 40 seconds, she says, my stomach hurts really bad. At 09:37 hours, Jarvis attempts to call Isaiah. It shows here missed call from Babe for Life.
Babe for life.
At
I'm breathing
26
fine.
hours,
It's
Isaiah
me all
texts
2025.
Jarvis
I'm
and
chucking
says,
niggas off.
I did have my period.
I'm
It
so
came
busy.
when
I swear to
was
God, everybody
in the
getting this shit.
hospital. At 14:20 hours, this is now jumped to August 27th. 14:20 hours, Isaiah sends GM for good morning. August 28th at 00:06 hours, and Isaiah sends to Jarvis, my stomach hurt real bad. 00:55 hours, she sends, why you can't answer? 00:56 hours, she sends, never mind this, you anyway. At 01:31 hours, Jarvis replies to her, yes, baby. At 01:32, Isaiah replies, my stomach hurt really bad. At 01:32 hours, Jarvis replies to her, I didn't nut inside of you.
So August, she would have been September, October, November, December. She would have been roughly like around 4 months.
Right.
And this is all, yeah, this is August 26th. So this is the end of August, almost the beginning of September. Uh-oh.
Hurt really bad. At 01:32 hours, Jarvis replies to her, I didn't nut inside of you. At 01:33, Isaiah replies, I'm not even talking about that. I'm saying it hurts really bad. At 01:34, she says, are you busy? 01:49, Isaiah says, I want to talk to you about some, let me know when you are free. And these were all deleted.
Okay. And August 28th, later in the day.
August 28th at 13:31 hours, and Isaiah sends a message to Jarvis that says, I want to try something. At 13:32, he replies back, what? Spelled W-A-T. At 13:32 hours, she says, a threesome. At 13:44 hours, Naziah sends, "You down for it?" Then she sends a question mark. At 13:44, Jarvis replies back, "With who?" 13:44, she replies, "IDK," or "I don't know yet. Do you got someone?" At 13:45, she sends, "I'm still looking."
What the?
And were those deleted?
Yes.
Okay, and just a little, couple hours later on
Right, so Evil, send me her TikTok, because that's not on none of the Instagrams I saw her looking pregnant.
"You don't want to be bothered with me." 2200 hours, she sends, "WID," or "What you doing?" 2200 hours, she replies back, "Thinking about you." 2201, she sends, "Oh, so are you down with the threesome?" 2221, he replies, "Yes, with who though?" 2246, she sends, "IK, still looking." Then immediately after that, she replies, "IDK," or "I don't know."
Since we get into all these loops, though, let me just ask y'all a question. What if the auntie had already found a message and was doing one of those things to where she was pretending to be Naziah? But then you can't say that because in some of these messages, she was coming back and they were seeing each other. This is so disturbing.
It is now August 29th at 03:47. She sends, "Bet, that's what's up." He replies, "Huh?" Isaiah then replies, "None, you'll figure it out."
Yeah, they meet up. So nah, that wasn't it.
At
Right?
03:49 hours, he sends, "What?" She then replies back to him, "Never mind, NBM, are you busy?" She then replies at 03:50, again, "Exactly, so I'll take that as a yes."
And were those deleted?
Yeah.
Yo, the defense just look defeated. Then like a motherfucker. They listen to this shit like, man, we tried our best with this nigga. Cause what?
And now we're moving forward to, sorry.
That's okay, go ahead.
I don't understand why they let him be all in the back.
26th.
September 26th, 14:31 hours, and Isaiah sends, "Hey, you up?" Some question marks. And then she sends another set of question marks. 14:32, he replies, "Yeah." 14:33, Isaiah sends, "My period haven't came at all." 14:36, she says, "Hello."
What day was this again?
Some question mark.
What day was this again? I'm sorry, y'all.
14:32, he replies.
September? Okay.
September 26th, starting at 14:31 hours.
September 26th. So she done went the whole September and haven't got her period.
Mhm.
October, November, yeah, that's lining up, dog. That's lining up, dog.
Right, and see what I'm saying? August was a whole different shit.
14:32, he replies, "Yeah." 14:33, Isaiah sends, "My period haven't came at all." 14:36, she says, "Hello, you there?" With some question marks. 14:37, Jarvis replies to Isaiah, "What you mean?" At 14:38, Isaiah says, "It have not came." 14:38, Jarvis replies to her, "Since when?" Isaiah then sends at 14:38, 42 seconds, "Since I was in the hospital." The next message is, "That was last month. I'm scared. I don't know, IDK, what to do. I have to go to the doctor's TM for tomorrow." At 14:41, Jarvis replies to Isaiah and says, "You said that you took a pregnancy test and it was negative." 14:41, she replies, "It did." 1441, Jarvis then replies, so go get another one. At 1442, Neziah tells him on a text, I can't, I have no money. After that, she says, you go get one. At 1443, she says, you ain't scared to get a plan B, get a pregnancy test and bring it later today. Just act like you have to use the bathroom. At 1436, she says, PLS for please. She then replies, will you do it, with some question marks. At 1451, she says, hello, with a bunch of question marks. Then at 1456, Jarvis replies to her with, okay.
Okay, and now the messages from 9:26 at 14:31 and 41 seconds, all the way to 14:39 and 42 seconds, were those deleted?
Well, so they're deleted from the 14:31, 41 seconds, all the way down to 14:39 and 13 seconds. Those are not deleted.
Okay.
Then there's two that are deleted, which are the two messages that talked about, I'm scared, I don't know what I have to do. I have to go to the doctor tomorrow. And then the other one that she deleted was when it says, you said that you took a pregnancy test and it was negative. There's one that she did not delete that was, it did. Then the rest of them after that, where it talks about get another test, come upstairs and put it in the bathroom, those messages were deleted.
Okay.
So she was pregnant in August, so she was probably just about 5 months in January.
Yep, that's what I'm
Mhm.
taking.
Yep.
Damn.
Which means them bitches knew that girl was pregnant.
Mm-hmm. They said they knew.
They said they knew?
Mm-hmm. Roxy said she knew. Roxy said that they all
Well,
everybody knew she was
I
pregnant.
heard Roxy saying that. I did hear that, but I didn't hear them admit that. That's where I was coming from with that. But yeah, I did hear Roxy saying that.
Damn.
September 27th, starting at 21:26 hours, Messiah sends, but are we still on for Friday? At 21:31, Jarvis replies, what you mean? 21:38, she says, are we still on for Friday? At 21:49, Jarvis replies, yes. 21:49, Isaiah says the letter K. At 21:49, Jarvis then sends a text to her asking, what we doing though? At 21:49, she sends back, fucking. At 21:50, Jarvis replies, seriously? 21:50, Neziah replies, yeah, what else are we gonna do? 21:50, Jarvis replies back to her, where? Neziah then replies back immediately and says, IDK, or I don't know, you pick somewhere. Then at 21:51, Jarvis sends to her, I always do. 21:51, Neziah says, I know. At 21:52, she says, I really just want to cuddle, but if you want to fuck, we can. 21:52, 20 seconds, she says, so do you, with some question marks. 21:52 and 35 seconds, Jarvis sends to her, do I weigh? Then right after that is a word that was corrected, like what? So it should have said, do I what? Then Neziah sends at 21:52, wanna fuck. At 21:53, she says, I just wanna cuddle, but it ain't always what I wanna do. At 21:53, she says, so yes or no? At 21:54, Jarvis replies, only if you want to. 21:54, she says, okay, so we fucking then. 21:55, Jarvis replies, so stop talking about you want to cuddle then. 21:55, Neziah replies, okay, damn, you don't have to be mean. At 21:55, Jarvis replies, and it shows that he laughed at her comment about you don't have to be mean.
Okay, and were all of those messages deleted?
No.
Okay. Where does it start that it was deleted?
They do not start getting deleted until the messages that Jarvis sends to her, only if you want to. So we fucking then, stop talking about you want to cuddle. Those are the messages that were deleted. October 19th, 2023 at 22:23 hours.
And she called more than
Jarvis
one.
sends Desire a text that says, "Hey." She replies back, "Are you ignoring me?" Jarvis then replies, "No." It now jumps to October 21st at 19:05 hours. And Desire says, "Hey babe, I need that plan B today." At 19:07 hours, Jarvis sends her the letter Y. The next message isn't sent until October 22nd at 04:33 hours when Desire replies back to him, WYMY. So for meaning what you mean, why?
And were those deleted?
Yes.
And now jumping to November 27th.
Okay, so now we're getting into the -5 hours for the November 27th, 2023 at 21:06 hours. November 27th, 2023 at 21:06 hours. Desire sends, "I just want to talk. I really don't want to lose you." At 21:09, she says, "Can we talk later, yes or no?"
You heard her say that -5 hour shit, Margaret? That's the second time she said it.
"I
Yeah.
don't know what's your problem, but I need you to bring me what I need tonight. It's hard doing all this gym shit with this baby. And if I don't do them, I'm going to get a F." 22:28, she says, "If you keep ignoring me, you just going to..."
Yeah, he definitely started distancing himself once she started bringing up this baby shit. He
Exactly.
started trying to, he started this because he don't want
Yeah,
it no more.
when he sent that why,
"You just going to get no
he
more."
already had them wheels turning that he was ready to get rid of that
You don't
baby.
want it, baby girl. This is what you're going to, this is when you're going to find out what a man really is. You're finna find out right now in these messages coming up. You're finna see exactly what the fuck he was never.
When he sent that why, he already had the wheels turning in his head to get rid of her and that baby.
6, she says, "PL."
It's been a whole month, bro.
For please.
And were those deleted?
Yes.
And now, I jump back
This is probably when he started with the other kid.
2024.
January 9th, 2024 at 14:21, Desire sent to Jarvis, "Don't forget, be there before 3. I will let you know when I'm leaving the school. If you're not there, I will wait."
2024.
January 9th, 2024 at 14:21, Desire sent to Jarvis, "Don't forget, be there before 3. I will let you know when I'm leaving the school. If you're not there, I will wait." Then at 14:22, she sends, "Send okay if you've seen the message so I can delete your number." Then at 14:23, Jarvis replies, "Okay," and those messages go deleted.
And there was no further communication between Desire's text number and Jarvis's number after January 9th, 2024, 1 year ago today.
Yes.
Nothing further, Judge.
So he wanted her to, so he was going to pick her up.
2024.
January 9th, 2024 at 14:21, Isaiah sent to Jarvis.
14:21, so that'd be 2:21. She's still in school.
Don't forget, be there before 3. I will let you know when I'm leaving the school. If you're not there, I will wait. Then at 14:22, she sends, send okay if you've seen the message so I can delete your number.
So I'm confused. Did they got footage of her actually getting off the bus? Did the bus driver actually see her get off the bus?
Be there before 3. January 9th, 2024 at 14:21, Isaiah sent to Jarvis. Don't forget, be there before 3. I will let you know when I'm leaving the school.
So be there, it means probably the bus stop. It got to be the bus stop to be there, because if she was saying school, don't forget to be here, it would have been a different lingo. So when she's saying be there, it's some type of some little drop off and pick up spot.
Yeah, she had him park. That's why come she walked the opposite direction from the house. Cause she had him meet him. She had him meet her like down the street somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Not in front of the bus stop.
He had said that once before.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Woo.
Okay, if you've seen the message, so I can delete your number. Then at 14:23, Jarvis replies, okay, and those messages go deleted.
And there was no further communication between Isaiah's text number and Jarvis's number after January 9th, 2024, 1 year ago today.
Okay, that's that, y'all. So we will be finding more. I've been getting more thanks to Tasha and Margaret and So Evil. I can't remember who else sent me stuff, but we will be going more into this until this little girl is found.
When she asked him to buy that Plan B pill, and he said why, he already knew.
He already knew what he was
I
going to do.
thought he knew.
Baby.
I thought he knew way before that by just her
Probably
being
did.
pregnant that long. I thought that the reason why he said why like that is because she's too young to know. Nigga, you can't get no damn Plan B 3 months in and shit like this. It's too late. That's why I thought he said why, because he was like, why are you asking me that? You way past 3 days pregnant. That's why I thought. But yeah, he been knowing he was finna unalive that baby and her too, probably.
Yep. That girl
This
was
shit is sick.
in the auntie's car. They found her glasses in there the same day she
They
took
found her glasses, but they didn't find none of her DNA, which is weird. Which makes me think they planted them glasses in that car like they planted all the other damn evidence on 7 Mile to throw the police off of their scent. He probably, whatever he did with her, he probably had her in the back of that Cadillac.
He had her delete his number because he was gonna end her.
Well, he had been telling her to delete the conversations for the past 3-4 years they've been texting. He kept telling her delete every time they would talk.
He is
Diabolical.
Yeah.
The whole motherfucking circle is diabolical. All them motherfuckers need to go to hell.
Yep. That's a damn show where they going. That's a damn show where they going.
I just feel like they finna walk, and I wish some kind of way.
You think so?
Them other ones, yeah, cause he the only one in jail. He the only one in jail, and his trial is already set to start. What is it, March 7th?
Oh,
if he get that prosecutor, that one prosecutor that's gonna tear their ass up, oh, them hoes gonna get something too.
Well,
their ass gonna go down too.
They do, because right about now,
you wanna first the grandmama get ready to lose any foster care license that she got.
Well, I think her shit already gone.
Yeah, it should be. The auntie get ready to get an accessory. Cause they they get ready to get accessory to the fact that he was molesting that baby, because they all knew
All
when
that
they took
time.
when they took that phone that the mama bought from her. That's how the auntie saw the motherfucking text. Therefore, she knew what was going on.
And why
He
them
an
bitches
accessory to the
ain't
fact.
in jail?
He
All
gonna
Why
them,
they not in jail?
all of them have at least accessory after the
yeah,
fact
to the fact.
charges.
Mm-hmm.
I feel the same way you do, but if they was going to jail, why them bitches ain't in jail? That's my point. Get
Cause
them
they just
motherfuckers.
arraigned him.
They
They
got it.
just arraigned him. After when he go to trial, if they now when he doing trial, if they don't get caught up in something, then you can say, yeah, they gonna walk. But during trial, yeah, because it's gotta come out. It's gonna be a lot more come out.
Do you think
Just
that he's gonna spill
preliminary.
things? If they were involved with him with doing all this, do you think he'll spill the beans on them?
If a deal is
Mhm.
made, if a deal is made.
And I don't think they finna cut him no deal. He done too much.
He's done way too much. He
He has
gonna.
done too much.
I'm just saying, so he gonna plead bargain and tell them to. Why did the? Why didn't they arrest the partner? Is that what you're saying?
He
So,
on violation. He on probation. He in jail for parole violation.
oh, why did that?
They
Oh,
didn't say what the violation was. They just said he
yeah.
in jail for
He a
parole
pedo too?
violation.
Is he a pedo too, or no?
Not that
I
we
don't even
know
know
of.
what his charges were.
Mm, mm.
But I don't put it too, mm-mm.
I mean, for him to, he knew what was
For
going on
that much to go on in that garage with
in
him
that
being,
garage. That man know. He
girl,
knew. Everybody
After
knew.
what we saw when that girl walked in there, they had a whole bed up in that bitch, and his partner knew.
Whew.
His partner knew. I done been to many, 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 many mechanics, and I ain't never seen no bed in they shit.
Nobody got no damn bed in their damn garage.
well, I know a mechanic that had a bed in his garage, and I know that he was bringing hose back there too.
Oh,
Yeah, but we
So,
talking about a garage. This an actual, like, that was a shop.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
That's what I'm
okay.
saying. I didn't been, girl, you say.
wow.
You couldn't and you wouldn't imagine how many
Oof.
mechanic shop got extra makeshift beds back there.
Damn.
Well, I never seen none.
But
But
I
yeah,
wouldn't have
if they
never
got
thought.
beds, then they fucking on them, and that's my whole point.
Right.
What the fuck is a mechanic doing with beds in the shop? So my point is, his friend knew exactly what was going on.
That's what I say.
And
Yeah.
anybody with common sense would know if you walked in a mechanic shop with a bed in it, what's going on.
You already know.
You
No,
hear
that
me?
shit, it wasn't out in the open like that. Wasn't that shit? That shit was tucked away. It wasn't where the people come
Yeah,
in at.
way. But how many people that the partner probably done had back there his damn
That's
Mhm.
what I'm saying.
He probably was
That's
messing with
what
the
they
girls too.
that's what they do. That's what they do.
Ooh, Jesus. Mm, mm. Well, y'all listen.
Then you got two criminals that's running this
Just
conducting business together, girl.
yeah.
Whatever. Them motherfuckers, they all gonna go to hell with gasoline on their drawers.
Uh,
Whatchamacallit, and I think they done already ran a train on his ass. People think he got beat up. Roxy said that nigga didn't get beat up. He came in there limping. Check out his face and shit. He ain't beat up. It's the booty
did you
beat up.
send me that? Did you send me that, Josh?
I think I did. It's a very short one. So whatever short one you got,
Okay.
check it out. Is when he
Oh,
first went in.
so he had a preliminary ass whooping before he went to his preliminary trial.
Try.
Literally the ass, because they didn't beat him. It's not like his face and all his body is beat up. It's that asshole. That nigga could barely walk.
That's how it goes down in jail. Michelle and my line,
You
they
are
don't get your
not lying.
face.
You are
They
not
don't
lying.
get your
Mhm.
face.
That
Woo-hoo.
nigga could barely walk.
He said a 4-year-old and an 8-year-old too, and the 4-year-old caught chlamydia. Who said that, Leticia? The 4-year-old caught chlamydia.
Yeah, he gave a 4-year-old chlamydia,
Oh,
one of his
okay,
girlfriends.
yeah. Damn, 4-year-old? You screwing a 4-year-old?
That's why I keep telling y'all. Now, you doing that to somebody from 4 years old all the way up to 13 and stuff. It's not a painful thing no more.
He didn't have to penetrate her to give her chlamydia though.
Yeah, he was fucking her.
Oh,
I know sick when I
What
see it.
the
He
fuck?
was.
Girl, if he penetrated that 4-year-old baby, that grown ass man.
and the mama ain't no.
Chlamydia is not the only thing that went on with that 4-year-old.
Mm-mm. And it's not. And that's why his ass is in jail right now.
Why ain't the parents paying attention?
Because ain't no way in hell you cannot miss a 4-year-old hymen being broken.
And
Because
just like
that's
you
what's gonna
see,
happen to a 4-year-old if you penetrate it.
Whoo. Oh God. Yeah, this is just getting. Ooh, I got tremors running down my body. Ooh, Jesus.
I'm gonna quit speaking on my experiences because I think that shit falls on deaf ears. So I'm gonna leave it alone. But I don't put nothing past nothing. Everything is possible. It's possible
That is
for these.
medically impossible for a
It's
grown ass man to penetrate a 4-year-old girl. I don't give a fuck.
listen, y'all.
Doogie Heiser cannot tell me that you penetrate a 4-year-old girl, a 4-year-old baby, without breaking that girl hymen.
It probably is. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I believe he did it to her.
Can they
He
I
try?
probably
definitely
he could have
100%.
been licking on that little girl. He could have been had that little girl lick on him. And she could have,
Oh yeah.
and that's how she
Let me
contracted.
tell y'all this. When the person that was assaulted with me asked how young they were when he first penetrated her, she was 3. And this is somebody we took to the hospital, and the fucking hospital said it wasn't nothing wrong with her. So that's why I said when I be speaking, I don't put shit past nobody.
Wait a minute.
You would think that something like that would
Wait a
bust a
minute.
little kid open and they would die.
Y'all took a 3-year-old girl to a
Nope.
hospital.
By the time
That
we
was
took her, she was 6. By the time we took her, she was actually 6.
He was 6.
By the
And
time
she
we
was
took her, she was
penetrated.
6. When she was
But
19 and had a nervous breakdown, she said she was 3 when it first started happening. When she was first penetrated, she said she was 3.
but anyway that so y'all took her to the hospital y'all talking about the hospital when she was
She was
9.
6.
She
We
was
felt
6.
like something was
Okay, but
going
yet
on. And
at 6
yeah,
years old, if you're being penetrated by a grown ass man, baby, that hymen gonna be out of place, baby. It's
and
gonna
I'm
be out of
sure it
place.
probably was, but what I'm saying is these doctors, these healthcare professionals, CPS, police, a lot of people do not be here for the child. They drop the ball. And this is how shit like what's going on with Zanaya happens.
Then that's true.
Everybody failed her.
I see your point, Tasha. But what I'm saying is that I
Oh,
don't scientifically ain't no way in hell that baby could have been penetrated and didn't know no. That's probably why come he in jail now. Because he did penetrate her and her hymen was broken.
Yeah,
And that's how they found out what he was doing.
uh-huh.
But I don't see no medically nor scientifically way that a grown ass man is gonna penetrate a 4-year-old or nor a 6-year-old and don't move their hymen. That's
no, it's not possible. But that is the point I'm making. They will lie. Why? I cannot tell you that.
that's crazy work, baby.
Whoo.
That's crazy work. I
I'm
don't.
telling you, I'm a living example of
And the
this
only
type
thing,
shit.
doctor, I would be suing they motherfucking asses until I couldn't sue
That
them no
motherfucker's dead
goddamn
as a
more.
doorknob by now.
I'm
But
just
yeah,
he just got charged now. it's the jury trial to find him guilty for capital murder. But can they charge him with murder without the body?
They can
Yes,
charge
they
him for
can.
murder without the body. It may not be capital murder, but they can definitely charge him for
Yes, they
murder without
can.
the body.
Okay.
Oh, he gonna get a first-degree murder charge.
Okay.
Yeah, they can. It's
Hmm.
better with the body,
Yeah.
but they can do it without the body.
And that's when if they find the body, that's when the capital gonna
That's
come
when
in.
the capital come in.
That is oh.
All that
Like
shit
I
is sick.
said, I'm
Even
ready to go take me some Prozac. Yeah, I can't deal.
I'm finna, yeah.
I quit smoking weed for a while. I ain't said nothing, but I have.
hey, you
But
did?
Okay.
I
How long?
baby, because I'm telling y'all, I want to go find these. I want to find everybody that got something to do with
Ooh.
this baby.
Wait, Margaret, how long? You been off?
Just this month.
Okay,
Just this month. That's you fucking put that shit
congratulations.
forever
I'm
and
not.
just
Hey, hold on before you start giving me the praises,
Yeah,
baby. I'm only 20 for a little while.
oh shit.
you just breaking right now, just breaking.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
like,
just
yeah,
breaking.
you good.
I got some stuff I got to get done
Okay.
in,
Oh, okay.
in a time, and I need to have
Yeah.
a sober mind, you know?
Okay. Right.
Oh well shit, at least you know to quit to be sober. Shit.
Right.
You got to get your mind right. Who say that? Somebody say you got to get your mind right.
Please could say, me too, Margaret. So Evil say, twin, let's take a ride. Okay.
Fact.
Shit.
Motherfucking facts. 'Cause I'm telling you, ooh,
I
Hey,
don't know.
y'all saw San Diego on fire now?
What?
oh Lord.
Yeah, San
Half of
Diego
the
on fire now.
half of the world is burning, half of it is freezing, motherfuckers killing babies.
Ooh, wee.
If
Oh my
this is not
god.
the epitome of a populist now,
I know it
Okay.
feel like it. It sure do feel like
man,
it. And then
Well,
somebody started the fires in San Diego and they spreading like literally wildfire.
y'all know this is the last days, and anything and everything goes. It's going.
Hey, but Margaret, they was confusing me with the times by the end of it because the bitch clearly said -5 hours, but they was talking about hours when she was at school. So I don't fucking know what to make of that shit.
girl.
Pose and Naya, rest in heaven, baby girl.
Mm, mm, mm.
My lord.
Well, yeah. Oof.
Niggas ain't got shit else to say. Good night.
Yeah, yeah. I gotta get up
It
in the
was a
morning.
rough one.
We will continue tomorrow night at same time,
Good
same
night,
place.
Mama. Good night, Margaret. Good night, chat.
Travel light, everybody. Travel
It's
light.
raining
All
and
right.
snowing here,
All
y'all.
right.
Okay. Wow, Latiska, be careful when you do go out. Hey, Jacob. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good and blessed night. Yeah, I'll definitely see you guys tomorrow night, 11. I'll be on time this time. All right, and we will get more into this. Thank y'all for joining me. And yeah, have a good night. Oh, Lord, so evil.